Wow.
Konnichiwa! Hello!
Hello.
Hi Mary, hi
Hello,
Dale,
hello.
hi Dallas. Nothing bad's gonna happen this stream, Mama.
Nothing bad's going to happen?
Nope.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. That's encouraging and not scary at all.
The main thing you have to worry about is puberty right now, to be honest.
Okay.
You are dealing with puberty right now. Congratulations.
Thank you. I always wanted to
How
do that
long
again.
has it been since you've had to deal with that?
Oh, I don't even remember what it was like the first time around. That's how long.
Well, congratulations. You get to experience it again. A few years.
Yeah.
It's been a few years.
I don't even remember it being that big of a deal, but... what?
That was probably fine.
It was probably fine. I'm alright.
But we had a recap. What did we do? We had the pixie bean incident. And you kissed dis.
Oh yeah, you can't eat pixie beans because everyone gets hormonal and moody.
Everyone
and
gets horny when they eat the pixie beans.
Yeah.
Well, it's not horny. it attaches to your hormones, the testosterone and the estrogen, and it makes you very, you know.
Whatever you were before, now you're more of it.
Yeah, it makes you super hormonal. And for teenagers going through puberty, that was bad news.
I did some weird shit during puberty, but I didn't associate it with going through puberty. I guess it's just being weird.
Most of my puberty was depression, but I think that was maybe a different thing that I was going through that the puberty made worse.
Possibly, yeah. I was probably going through that too, but I didn't know because I didn't get diagnosed until after you did.
Yeah,
so I had it all my life. So, no.
Yeah,
Tim Carioni, is that a new? What do you call it? Hormone?
Yeah. It's the hormone that makes you put on a little corset and do a little song.
Yay! Just 7 days. I can make you. Actually, this is the Felix song. Tim Curry singing in Just 7 Days, I Can Make You a Man, because he's very obsessed with namjas and muscles.
I see.
Yeah. One of these days, I will make a Felix vid to Tim Curry singing in Just 7 Days, I Can Make You a Man. Because I have a lot of video clips of Felix feeling up muscles and saying namja, which is Korean for man.
Yeah.
Namja. Namja.
There are so many words.
Very excitedly.
It's the same in Japanese. Does English? I guess we have like woman, man, girl, boy. We have like a couple different words for different genders, but I feel like it's a lot in Japanese.
Well, I don't know, but it's certainly a thing that first time I ever noticed it on the Stray Kids subtitles was Felix saying namja, and they didn't put it in Korean and they didn't translate it to English. They just wrote Namja
Namja.
Namja, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I had to look it up. Now I know every time.
No, okay. I learned namja because Yoongi's verse from Cypher Part 3 Killer, where he says he says 남자든 여자든, which is whether man or a woman, I'll make you come. Which was I was like, thank you, Yoongi.
That's one of the first things I ever knew about Yoongi, thanks to you, because otherwise I was forbidden to gaze upon or perceive Yoongi in any way.
Yep. No, you're not allowed. Yep.
I'm not allowed.
Listen, I'm not a jealous person where I'm like, my bias can't be your bias, but my mom can't have the same bias as me.
Yeah.
My mom can't have that.
It was alright when I liked Jimin.
Jimin's fine. You can have Jimin, but Yoongi's my one. You can't throw stuff to Yoongi. That's weird.
Okay.
That's weird.
I still haven't picked a bias for the 80s concert next week.
Oh god. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're gonna play Exocolonist. You ready?
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna play Exocolonist. Everyone let me know if the audio levels are okay. Oh, we've got... did we name it Hold My Hop or Hop My Hand? Which one was it?
I can't remember. It was Hold My Hop, I think. And then Hop My Hand was the name of the save file, or vice versa.
It doesn't say...
Oh, whoops.
But we've got all of our, yeah, we aged up, so we've got our new guys.
Yay.
Do you go around and see what everyone looks like now?
Okay. Why has she got white stuff?
Look at Mars. Look how cute Mars is.
Wow. Hello, Mars. Still wearing the cute jacket, or is possibly a new version? Because I guess
I think now we have matching jackets. I think we have matching jackets now. Do we want to give her a gift while we're here?
Sure.
What do you want to give her?
I don't know. Let's give her that pickle thing. Reminds me of her jacket. That
The
one,
Boba fruit?
Yeah, give her that.
Thanks.
Oh, she don't care. Alright, fine, whatever.
Alright, let's have a look. Look at Cal. I like Cal's little mesh top. I think it's cute.
Oh, he's still very Bang Chan. And he's got little braids now. That's so
yeah,
cute.
he's got little braids.
Ah, he's my favorite.
Do you want to give him something? Also, he's got
Sure.
little acne. I like how in this game they give the characters acne.
Oh yeah, okay.
Alright, do you want to give him something?
The rest. Sure. Maybe he would like the fruit. Have we given him anything? Give him the flower. Yeah.
Neat. I don't know what it'll do with it, but I love it. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
We already know what. Oh my god, Dis. Don't we already know? I feel like we know what Dis likes already, don't we?
We can check. He likes the medicinal roots.
Yeah. Shall we give him another one then? Let's give him another medicinal root.
Give him a root.
Yeah. Do you want a
There
root?
we go.
No, for those who don't know, root is Australian slang for fuck.
For fuck.
You want a root? And if you're a root rat, you really like rootin'. Anyway,
Nem. Look at Nem. Look how cute Nem is.
Yeah. Hello, Nem. Ah, cute. All right, Nem. But her her thingy, her capsule still says anemone.
Yeah.
So
Also, she's got little star-shaped freckles. We need to point that out.
Oh, that's nice.
Tenny.
She don't want to have scungy babies.
We found out. Yeah, she likes egg. I don't think we have any egg.
I don't think we haven't got any egg.
We don't have any egg.
She got egg.
Egg.
Yes.
Right. Look at Tang!
The dragon's car
She
guy,
shaved her
and
head!
we don't want that. Oh. My god, what happened? What happened?
She shaved her
Wow.
head!
Wow. Okay.
Also, we can study together.
Okay, did we do that before?
No. New thing.
Alright, let's study together.
Okay. You and Tangent sync your holohoms and play a game together where you race to assemble chemical compounds using a simple programming language. Tangent is a whiz at it and breezes through levels, barely breaking a sweat. You can tell she's hiding a smile when she looks over at your shoulder to help you with a particularly tricky algorithm. Oh, wait. What do you think? Oh. Tangent is deep in conversation with one of the other scientists. He seems to be consoling her, though Tangent's face betrays no emotion as he claps her on the shoulder and reassures her that she's doing really well for someone so young, and that everyone compromised some of their samples when they were first learning. He leaves and Tangent sighs as she goes to put her head in her hands, stopping short when she realizes she's still wearing gloves. She peels them off and digs her fingers into her eyes.
What's up, Tang?
Tang grimaces. Just great. Well, I compromised an experiment I was working on because the vent was open when I was spraying the workstation down with sanitizer. She sniffs. It's so gross here, she says. Probably did that fungus a favor. Tangent takes a bottle of sanitizer from under her workbench and cleans while she speaks. There are pollen spores everywhere, she whines, and he comes over here and tells me, "It'll be okay, Tang," like it's his job to console and patronize me.
But it is okay to make mistakes.
Tangent shoves the sanitizer back under her workbench. "Don't you understand?" she says, frustration seeping into her voice. "If we never feel the pain of failure, if there's no cost to it, why would we ever improve? I need to own my own mistakes."
I didn't say you didn't. That's fine. That's good.
"What I don't need," she continues icily, "is someone to pat me on the head and tell me it's okay and the adults will make it all better. I messed up," she says. "Just let me fix it. Don't make a big deal about it like I'm a child with a boo-boo."
I think she's getting a bit sensitive.
Yeah, do you think Tangent has like some issues?
Maybe.
It seems like Tangent maybe has some issues. Like a few of them?
Possibly.
Alright, what do you want to do, Mama?
Did we miss somebody? No, we didn't miss anyone.
Also, hi Maxie!
Maxie.
Angst in my teens?
Let's go and do that thing in the rec area that builds his empathy. Sorry to be meta, I can't remember what it's called.
Help in the kitchens.
Yeah, that's it.
One of the perks of working in the kitchen is nearly unlimited access to snacks. For a growing kid like yourself, being able to go to the pantry and grab a handful of taro crackers is an even better reward than the kudos. Lately, though, Auntie has been snapping at you when she sees you taking food in the pantry. She always apologizes right away, but you get the impression she's not very happy with you.
Oh.
Do you want to do cards, or do you want me to do cards?
I can do it, I think, but sorry, I just have to send a message. I'm slightly distracted. And after I do that, and after 2. Okay. Sorry. Cards. Okay, so
yes,
we want to go the red 1, 2, and then the other 2 twos. Oh no, hang on. That one to the left though. Oh, hang on. +3 during, because it's a mental challenge. So move that one to the right and then put the 4 in between it. And yeah, that'll do.
And win?
And win.
Hooray!
Yay.
Oh, we got the empathy perk!
Yay!
It's your birthday! You wake from a night of blissfully peaceful dreams. No nightmares, no premonitions, just a pleasant feeling of contentment. You stretch your arms over your head, blinking in the watery, quiet sunlight that seeps through the porthole window. Things are always changing on Vitamna, but you can't help but feel like things are changing for yourself too. Not just your body, but your mind, your emotions, your future. 14 is gonna be your year. The parents have been working around the clock since the last attack, trying to get the fields right in time for this year's planting. Spark snow has already started falling, and every day they come home complaining about having to clear it. They ask you to ping them when you're awake so you can share birthday breakfast in your quarters instead of sitting shoulder to shoulder with everyone else during breakfast service in the canteen. You fire them a message and lie back in your bunk, watching dust motes float lazily in the light. After a minute, there's a knock at the door. It's Antecedent! She sweeps into your room in a bustle of skirts and shawls and sits down beside your bunk. Oh, look at you, she says. Happy birthday, beautiful. 14 years old. She leans in and gives you a motherly kiss on the forehead. It's been years since she took care of you in the children's crate, but all the kids still call her auntie and think of her as a close relative. A sweet baking bread smell is as comforting as it ever was. She sits back and takes one of your hands in both of hers. Sol, ever since I held you in my arms as a baby, I knew you were so special, so important. You're becoming a young adult, but I want you to know that I will always, always be here for you, just like your mom and dad, she says firmly. You want to see what cards you get?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the second 2 are the same card.
Yeah.
Makes no difference. All right, and what was the first one?
Mark for my age.
Let's get that one. Enough with the mushy stuff. Actually,
Rebellion.
I wouldn't really say that. Yeah, mixed maturity.
She laughs and releases your hand. Well then, mixed maturity. How about you call me Aunt Anne from now on, like the other adults do? Now come on in here, Aunt Anne. Oh, you just call her Aunt Anne now.
Oh, okay.
Spreading her arms wide, give us a great big hug. You hug her, enveloping yourself in the warm and familiar softness of her. Over her shoulder, you see Nem standing in the doorway. Well, her hair, anyway. She's been growing it out, and there's no hiding it behind a corner. She skips into your quarters. Happy birthday, bud, she says, bouncing on your bunk. Way to get older. Enjoy being 2 years older than me for a few months. Thanks.
Okay.
I thought you were on your med bay, Anne tells her, and Nem shrugs. Anne turns to you. Annie is supposed to get her menstruation cessation plant today. Lee.
Yay! Nice jacket.
Mom! Nem hollers, gross! Sol doesn't want to hear about my period.
Sol doesn't
Anne
care.
smiles fondly at her daughter. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Annie. Getting your period is a beautiful thing. It reminds me we have the ability to make life. It's a sign you're growing up and becoming an adult and ready to take on the responsibility of taking care of that life.
Really? No, I don't think so.
Nem wrinkles her nose and throws herself on your bed. I'm never making life. Ew, pause.
What's the matter? Scared?
No, Nem exclaims, punching you in the arm. No, of course not. It just super sucks now that everyone's talking about how I'm becoming a woman and how I'll finally look different than my brothers. Duh. She points at you. Don't you start too. I'll kick your ass at a sports ball, even with cramps.
Yeah.
Your parents finally arrive, still damp from the fields and bringing in the smell of crisp, tangy snow on their clothes. Oh look, birthday visitors, your dad exclaims. Anne, are you staying for breakfast? Anne reaches into her bag and brings out a stack of tiffins. No thank you, but I brought your order with me from the kitchen, seeing as I was stopping by. She pats your hand one more time. Happy birthday again, Sol. You'll always be my baby, even when you're all grown up. Your mom shakes her head as Anne and Nem leave. Oh, Anne, she laughs, sentimental to the core. She starts laying out the cutlery for breakfast. But I don't know how the colony would manage without her and the children's crate, she says, and points a fork at you. Family is more than the people that birthed you, Sol, and don't you forget it. Nice.
Nice, nice. So what does it
Oh,
mean that
new
we
perk.
got... Like new perk, okay.
So now we can pay to remove cards in the quarter spot. So now we can pay to remove cards that we don't want.
Okay.
And thin our deck a bit. And it costs some kudos.
Okay. I don't know about how to do that yet, so maybe I won't.
Hang on.
We'll
We'll save. Hang on. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Check this out.
Okay.
All right. So where's the visit spot? Okay, so we can do it anytime. It doesn't take up a time slot. So now we can just. It costs 50 kudos to just get rid of a card. So if we don't want it to show up, we can just get rid of it like this.
Okay. But we don't have that much kudos, and I don't think we have any cards that are awful.
I mean, we have this one.
But isn't a 0 sometimes useful because you get to have a streak? Or not?
I mean, you could have a streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, right, then let's get rid of a 0 then. Why not?
Get this on.
Okay.
Memory has been forgotten. Hooray!
Hooray.
Anyone have anything to say? Alright.
Nah. Let's go exploring.
Hang on. It's been a few weeks, so I'm trying to remember any plots that we have ongoing.
We had to get some more rocks for the caterpillar, I think, didn't we?
I don't think we have to get more socks.
More socks, rocks?
More rocks for socks. I think we just know now that socks eats rocks.
Okay.
The socks rocks.
Socks rocks. Alright. I don't know. Were you saying that as like a hint to me that I should try to remember ongoing
No,
plot
I was also trying to remember.
Okay. I don't remember anything that we needed to think about. Oh, my little profile picture has its tongue out. Has their tongue sticking out.
Yeah, but me.
Nah. Well, can we just go exploring then, and maybe it will come back to me?
We're at like 54 stress, so.
Oh, I forgot that. All right, we're not going exploring. Let's do something else. What does dislike to do? I've forgotten.
Dislikes going exploring.
Oh, okay, we're not doing that. Maybe we'll go work in geoponics then.
All right.
I don't even know why. I'm just in the mood.
Yeah, animals is near the next perk.
Animals. Yeah, can we do a thing with animals? Xenobotany, is that animals?
Xenobotany is plants.
Oh,
animals I don't think we have unlocked yet. Hang on, I want to talk to my dad real quick.
Have we relaxed in the park? We don't need to do that right now, but I don't think we have.
Relax in the park, I don't know
we don't
if
want
we've
to do
done
that.
it. No,
do we? That's just to bring
you usually
stress
want to
down,
relax when you have like max stress.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, but I'm just curious if we have.
Look at this little robot watering the plants.
What does research by xenobotany give us again?
That gives us biology and organizing.
Biology and organizing.
Work on the farm gives us biology and
we're getting
toughness.
close to organizing, the next level of organizing, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and socks. You visit Cal and Socks before your work shift one morning just to check up on them. As you expected, Cal has Socks out for her twice daily playtime. Hey Sol, he says, waving. Look what I taught Socks to do. At his gesture, Socks stands up on her hind legs and wiggles her upper body at you, like she's waving too. It's impressive.
Who's a smart girl? You are. I feel
Next,
like keeping
Cal...
Socks as a pet is a dangerous idea considering how big the other one was, but anyway. Shush.
Cal dresses in a circle and Socks curls up in a ball. Then he raises both hands in the air like a scary monster, and Socks rears up and chitters menacingly. Cal says pew pew, and Socks rolls over and sticks out all her feet in the air.
Oh no.
You count at least 14 legs.
When she outgrows her box.
Socks clambers up Cal's arm, almost toppling him over with her weight, and curls up across his shoulders like a scarf. She looks seriously heavy. Well, people hardly use this barn anymore, Cal says, adjusting her weight. It's just storage. Maybe she can live in the rafters. I'm pretty sure your mum comes in here often as the head of geoponics, but you hold your tongue. Socks hasn't been discovered yet. Maybe she's really good at hiding.
Does she get lonely?
Cal says, looking down at the ground, I think so. She used to sleep all the time, but now she needs to run around and climb a lot more. I still come here every morning and evening to let her out, he says defensively. And she goes back into her box right away when I tell her. She's a good dilly pillar, I promise. She knows she's not supposed to go outside without me. He pets a snout. I think maybe she's just not a baby anymore, you know?
Cal, I feel like this is going to end badly. How do you find food for her?
Cal looks stressed. It's really hard, he admits. She eats so much right now. Tons of leaves and grasses and those rocks, of course. I think she swallows them all together and chews it up in her guts like a float cow. Her teeth look like they go all the way down her throat. I don't know if I can keep hiding how much food she eats, though, Cal says sadly.
Oh, see you later.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, it's probably fine. No worries. Okay, let's go. Blue 4 first. Then 1 blue, and then... Ooh. Cards to the right become... 1. How about the 2 yellow 2s? And then the 1.
I'm just gonna quickly...
Yeah. +1 if the card... Okay, yep. Oh, I think that's good.
There's not enough.
Oh, there's not enough. Shit. Alright, well...
If we do
shit fuck.
It's the same.
Okay.
You can use items as well.
Unplayed. Yeah, I was thinking of that. What have we got? So what can the items do? I can't remember.
+2 to a card. +1 and change the suit to a social. Draw a card. Redraw a hand.
Let's draw a card.
There we go.
+2 to strength cards. Okay, that's not very useful. Can we go 1, 2, 3 somehow?
We could probably switch. That's the same.
I hate this. Okay, well...
That's more, technically.
There's still not enough. I don't know what to do. Can we change perks during a hand?
Nah.
Okay.
Probably just use some mushroom. We have 6 of them.
Yeah, use mushwood on something.
Just do this. And this. Do that. There we go.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
It's going to be very hard to hit that goal with those cards, I think.
Yeah, that hand wasn't very good.
Possibly should have redrawn the whole hand. That was actually my initial impulse, was to redraw the whole hand, and then I thought, no, I should preserve that card, but I shouldn't have. Okay.
Alright. Where you want to go?
We want to go play, I don't know, hang on. Animals, sports ball, empathy. Let's go to the supply depot and get some more organizing.
I think there was a thing. Oh, it's up here. Right, yes. They drew us a little food. I think that was the other thing. That was the thing that we got told, was that we were struggling with food.
Oh, so maybe we should be back at geoponics trying to do something to make more food, like working on the farm or something.
You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that. Actually paying attention to what the story, instead of just... Yes. So work on the farm instead of just meta. We increase stats.
And the colony is surrounded by tall walls that keep out most of the local exofauna. The keyword is being most. You often report to work to find that an entire row of corn has been ripped up and carried away in the night by something that can fly over the walls. All's left in the morning is torn up dirt and a dusting of iridescent powder. It happens so often that your mom has to set up cameras to catch whatever it is in action. The next day, you have your answer. Daub's moths. Giant blue moths with wingspans almost as long as your outstretched arms. They can rip the corn right out of the ground. Wow, amazing, Cal says as you review the hollow vid. I didn't know Daub's moths could do that. Daub's moths are pretty cute in a bugs-like sort of way. Fuzzy dog-like heads, pretty iridescent wings, long elegant whiskers. They'd be cuter if they went flying away with entire stalks of corn. You don't want to run the risk of accidentally poisoning your own crops, and Cal objects to trapping them. The most humane solution is to discourage them from stealing your crops at all. You and Cal work up on setting up scarecrows, but after a couple unsuccessful days you have to admit that you just don't know what scares these adorable little moths. What even eats them anyways? Guess I'm gonna have to find out. Cal puzzles over the security footage. They fly in from the north, especially around quiet. Maybe that's where their breeding ground is? If someone goes there, maybe we could figure out what kind of animal they're scared of. If they're plant eaters, something's gotta hunt them for food. If you figure it out, it'd be a big help towards securing the colony food supply.
Right, okay.
Alright.
-2 to mental challenges, so that yellow 5 is a bit useless.
Well, that's all we have.
I know. But if we could go 2, 3, 4, so we could put both yellow 2s, and then the yellow 5. And then the that one. Shouldn't it be -2 to mental challenges?
No, it doesn't. Yeah. -2 over here. It doesn't actually -2 to the card.
Ah. Oh. All right then. Well then go 4, 5, and then the other 5, I guess. Does that get there? Yeah, it gets there. It's not very good though.
It is the max one.
Okay. Cool.
Hello.
Where? Lucy. Lucy's going for a fly.
She's gotta go.
Gotta go fly.
Early pollen. Oh, Papa?
Pollen time. What's Papa gonna say about pollen?
You can hear your dad sneeze all the way from engineering. It's explosive, like he's trying to scare away predators. He's wiping away his nose as you approach, on a handkerchief blotted with shimmering pink. Lately, he's also surrounded by a fine dusting of pink pollen that clings to him wherever he goes. You keep brushing the glitter off things in your quarters. He gives you a hug, then brushes... Yeah. He then brushes off pollen off your shoulder, laughing self-consciously. You haven't heard him laugh much lately. He's been working hard to improve the colony's food supply. He's showing signs of malnourishment too, though your mum is worse. You worry for the both of them. Your dad's skin is shiny in patches. He sees you staring and rubs his hands over his arms. Sparkling dust poofs off of him in little clouds, scintillating in the light. Oh yeah, that's a new symptom, he says. Seems harmless though.
Wow. You should see Chief Engineer Instance.
Your dad waves you off. I will, he says placatingly. She's busy as we are these days, though. There's no sense bothering her. He flexes. He's pretty strong, though he's got nothing on your mom. And I'm doing fine, really. Dad sniffles. Gosh, I feel like someone stuffed a whole potato pod up my nose, he says. Like I could just poke a stick up there and pop fresh potato juice. Dad, gross!
That is gross.
He just grins. What? It's true! You follow his gaze out to the fields and to the lands outside the gate. I wonder if the foragers could use an extra hand, he muses to himself. Yeah, maybe I'll join them out there tomorrow. Neither of your parents are taking proper care of themselves. They're so stressed out from the poor harvest and low food supplies. They try not to let you see it, but you can tell. Maybe your dad is right. A little seasonal illness is nothing compared to the danger of running out of food.
And I bet the adults are not eating enough and the kids don't know. Right, what is this one?
Cal?
Oh, Cal, sorry, not this.
You spot Cal heading toward the bonds at the far end of the farms. Hiya, Sully waves.
Hey, how is Socks?
Cal shoulders the sack he's carrying. Bringing some fruit to Socks, he says, looking around to make sure no one hears. Do you want to come with? You enter the barn and Socks slithers down from the rafters with all of her many feet, both lengthwise and anatomy-wise. She trills happily when Cal pulls fist-sized rocks from the sack. He tosses them up to her and she snaps them out of the air, pulverizing them into a shower of gravel with her massive jaws. You even do a few as well, watching her cavort around the barn making chittering noises.
This is unsafe.
She's great! We love her!
Okay.
I have a little while before I have to go back to work, Cal says. What should we do?
Let's teach Socks a new trick. Let's just push this ridiculousness.
+1 animals. Oh yeah, okay. Cal agrees. I've been working on getting her to follow directions lately. That's a great idea. You spend about half an hour teaching Socks how to shake a paw. There are a lot of paws to choose from, and she seems to delight in giving you a different one each time. You can't help but think that working with her like this might come in handy in the future.
Okay.
Alright.
So we work in the farm again. We didn't get any food out of it last time, but we can try again, I suppose.
Right. Work on the farm.
Work on the farm.
Work on the farm.
Work on the farm. Farm to farm.
It's always pretty warm out of Autumna, but inside Geoponics domes is always the perfect temperature. Is it pouring during wet? Taking a break in the dry heats of the desert biome greenhouse. Parched during dust? Refresh yourself in the rainforest biome. It's nice to be outside the suns, but after growing up on a climate-controlled spaceship, it's nice to be able to control the weather again. Farm.
1 slot becomes 3. +2 are in the first or last pane. Okay. So we could go first or last, so if it was 4. But we don't want that, so card becomes 3. What happens if we put the blue 2 in the card becomes 3 spot?
Gives it 3.
Becomes 3. Okay, so then we can put the other 3s on either side of it, and then put up the 5s. Oh, 1+, because there's a gem on the other card. That doesn't work. And we don't get a run in the other direction. But that'll do. I don't know, what would you do different?
I really just do this.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's go with that.
Yep.
Okay.
In toughness. We're at lunch with the parents, slice slow cakes and watery broth again. Great. And they put down their cutlery and look at each other, then you. Sully Mum says, there's something we should tell you. We tried to shelter you from some things, but we think we should know why we've been working so hard in geoponics. There's a meeting after lunch and I want you to come with us.
Okay.
You follow your parents to the council room. Mars is also tagged along and you take a seat near them as your mum and Aunt Anne stand to address the council. After Unicott officially calls the meeting, she gestures to your mum.
Who's that bloke on the left?
That's Rhett. He's pretty hot.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him before.
He's the security chief.
Uh-huh.
If you've been doing more, if you did more sports ball, you probably would have seen him.
Ah.
All of our efforts to increase food production in geoponics have failed, especially given the failure of the pixie beans. The destruction of the fields during last attack put our nail in the coffin. By the end of the year, the colony will run out of food.
Okay.
The rest of the council murmurs in concern. You and Mars exchange horrified looks. You've been doomsaying about our food supply for 2 years, Flulu. Wright questions. Do you mean to say we're past the point of no return? Mother nods gridly. I'm afraid so. Even with rationing, without securing a Autumnan food source, our supplies will run out by wet season. She gestures to Anne, whose face is grave. Anne and I have gone over the supplies and come up with food plans. We've crunched the numbers.
Oh, this is why Anne is grumpy when you take food.
Yep. Your mom sighs and spreads her hand. I'm sorry. Geoponics should have been producing better by now. We should have been able to wean ourselves off of soy rations. During the wormhole transit, when we lost our hydroponics in the hull breach. Nope. Sorry. So she sighs again. I know I've said it so many times, but our crops just don't grow here. We needed those algae tanks. We needed the microbial soil from Earth.
It's not Mum's fault.
Survival loyalty? It's not. The survival of the colony shouldn't rest on one person's shoulders. It's not fair. She's been working harder than anyone. She did everything she could. The council mumbles in agreement. You decide they probably never really blamed her or your dad. The only holdout is Mars, who crosses her arms and grumbles that it's clearly a problem with leadership.
What has Mars got to... Yeah, anyway, never mind.
So what do we do now, Instance asks? Starving to death isn't an option. No, it isn't, your mom replies. We need to secure a food source this year before our rations run out. We're working double shifts in geoponics, but it's not enough. We need more people planting, tending, turning the soil. We need more hands. I can pull back the surveyors and focus on foraging native plants, Utopia offers. Even the young folks can help. Until they've proven themselves around the survey equipment, I'll send out a holo message later. So now we can forage in the valley. Next position. That's a new location.
I want to do that.
Now we're starving.
Maybe? Yeah. Great.
This has been the burden of geoponics for too long, Udicott says. It's time we all step up for our future. The council nods in agreement. Your stomach rumbles ominously.
Okay.
So all physical and skill increases are reduced.
I'm guessing at some point we're going to need to relax. Maybe we should do it now, like relax in the park now.
Yeah.
I don't think we've relaxed in the park before. And then after that, we can try foraging in the valley.
Yes, relax in the park. Mama's head into her garden as you relax nearby. You're both happy to leave each other alone, but you can hear her muttering to herself as she pulls weeds. Every day, she grumbles. You'd think I was never here at all with how some of these weeds grow. I thought that bringing only nice plants would mean we wouldn't have to weed as much, but these vtuber plants, they're unstoppable.
It's not a very permaculture attitude.
She pulls on one weed, which turns out to be a huge creeping vine that yanks out a few flowers. Ugh, I just want one place on this planet that's ours.
Ask more about Earth.
Pulls on persuasion. It was like this place, your mum says, but a lot worse. She sits back on her heels and wipes her face. Hot summers, cold winters, storms, wildfires, smog, radiation. Weeding was the least of our problems, honestly. That's why I wanted this place, something that could remind us of the Earth that was.
Radiation was worse on Earth than in space? Good lord. What happened?
Yep. Your mum dumps a huge armful of weeds into a wheelbarrow. These go all the way to the edge of the colony, she says wearily. Whatever plant these roots belong to, they're invading my garden. Turns around to the walls and yells, "You stupid pink bastards, stay out there where you belong!"
You gotta make use, you gotta figure out how to turn them into an asset. Can you, like, do they decompose? If you cut them off at the ground level without trying to pull the roots out, then you won't disturb the soil and anyway. Do I want to forget anything? Let's forget the red one.
Forget the first steps.
Yeah.
Remembering your first steps as a 14-year-old is kind of crazy. Alright, do we want to go explore?
Yeah, we do. We want to go forage in the valley.
Also, I want to check something. View the map.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know if we heard this, if you remember this, but it is actually notable. When they said the Daub's moth problem that were taking away the stalks of corn, they said the Daub's moths were coming from the north.
Then the prosaic plains, probably.
Yeah.
Which we can go to.
We can go to, but we also
can
have
go to any of them.
Yeah, you can go to. Well, not all of them.
No, we just
can
go
go
know
to.
about them.
So we just unlocked Forage in the Valley.
Yeah. So let's do that. Forage in the valley.
And yeah, there's no.
Oh, do you survey the plains is for the Daub's moths?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh,
okay.
Egg. Utopia? Utopia greets you warmly as you muster your first expedition with the foraging team. So I'm glad you can make it. We need everyone out we can get out here right now, boosting our food supplies.
I'm ready to sniff out those tasties.
Good luck hunting out there, she says, handing you an oversized backpack, more like a basket than a pack. Use your holopalm to identify edible and medicinal plants, and just throw them in here. I'll sort them back at the base camp. Oh, and keep an eye on, a lookout for creatures. It's pretty peaceful out there in the valley. Even a little bug will get you if you're not careful. Go slow, pay attention to your surroundings. If you're unsure about something, don't approach it, stay on the path, and don't get lost. We don't call it the Valley of Vertigo for nothing. Any questions? What's a fine lady?
We're not flirting with Utopia, god damn.
Hang on, how old is Utopia? She's 27? No?
Oh boy. What will this be with me this time?
Utopia looks like she's trying not to smile. Nah, this is good. This is good at finding new things, just not so much the same things over and over. You'll be okay though, she continues. You won't be alone out there, and you'll be doing important work.
Yay!
You're about to leave when Utopia snaps her fingers. Hold up, Sol. We're also investigating some species we might domesticate. Those we'll want to tag and capture. Ideally, we're looking for herbivorous creatures that already live in herds and either produce something edible or reproduce quick enough that we can slaughter them for meat. If you see anything that fits the bill, tag him and bring him back. Okay. Let's go. Alright. Let's head out.
We're going down a hill.
Yeah, I love the Valley of Vertigo. I just love the vibe of this place.
Yeah, it's cute.
I love like all the foreground elements that get stuck in your face. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
We got a little guy.
A little guy. Let's talk to the little guy.
You come across not just one Ricky, but a whole swarm of them. Mostly just baby ones about the size of your head. They're all amassed around a massive tree, scurrying up and down the trunk. When you can see the tree itself under the swarm, you notice it's the same pale pink as the baby Ricky. Its tentacle-like roots meander a fairly large distance before plunging into the ground.
Could this be the bitch of a thing that's annoying your mother?
When the Ricky see you approach, they get agitated and they look hungry. Definitely hungry. Like dozens of hungry grapefruit-sized furry pink spiders. The stuff in nightmares. What's this one?
This is not normally me, but I want to fight them.
Fight them off.
Fight them for my mother. Alright. +1 to physical cards. First collectible use is free. Or does that mean it won't consume the collectible?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. So, all. Okay, so that's. +3 do mental challenges, -2 to. Okay. Well, we can go with. We don't have any gems.
No.
I think let's just put out the 3 yellow ones for the first round. Yeah. Huh. Okay. All right, then we can go. There's a gem on the other card, so that'll give us 2 4s. So we can put up the 2 2s and then the blue 3 and 4.
2 for 4.
Oh, but we've got to get to 31. Shit.
We have a lot of collectibles, remember?
Yeah. Okay. Value is wild.
No gems.
But that doesn't matter because value is wild means that it will match the thing next to it, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, it'll match the thing next to it so it counts as a pair, but also if you put a 5 here, then it'll also count. It'll count as a 5, sorry. It'll count for whatever.
But we want that blue 2 in the first pane. Probably. 4 3. Oh, this is confusing me.
You can always hand it off to me if you want.
Yeah, hand it over to you. I don't know what to do with this one. I would like you to try to sort it.
I want to redraw.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
That better? +2 to the physical card to the right. Oh, yeah. Use a thingy to add value. Was it the mushwood box? How much more do we need? Oh, no, we need heaps more. That's not going to do it.
Do I have permission to use item?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that'll do.
There you go.
Wow, that was hard.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Yes, it was. It was really hard.
A couple of them to the ground and the rest scuttle up to the bars and hide up there. You puff your chest out and bravely walk on. I like that you literally said that was hard, and then the dialogue literally said that wasn't so hard.
Can you go down to the left?
Down to the left?
No, back left. You're going right. Okay, was there a thing behind? Oh no, that's just that where your mouse just was. I thought it was a thing, but it's not. It's just background, just landscape scenery.
An absolutely enormous tree forms part of the path here. Its roots cut natural stairs into the path, and its magnificent canopy of large flat leaves completely blocks out the sky. They arch overhead almost to the ground on the other side. Walking under it is like going through a tunnel. The tunnel is dark and gloomy, unseasonably cool, and filled with whispering of leaves. You get the sense that something is aware of your presence.
Now let's whisper back. Okay, we're gonna get 65 this time. We can do it. We can do it. So we want to. If we put the gem red 4 on the card gets 2 slot, and then put the other red 4 next to it.
Now it's an 8,
and that becomes 8. And then the blue 3 that gives you an extra point for gems. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. +2 of the first or last card in the pane. So, if you put the blue 2 in the card gets 2, will that make it a 6? No, not there. Other side.
Yes.
That's it. And then you can put the red 6 next to it. And then I guess the 4 and 2 to get the most points.
Alright, now you just gotta get 25. Very doable.
Right. Very doable. +1, but no gems. Oh well, I guess we just put up all the highest scoring cards, then see what that gets us. 1, 2, 5, 6. You're putting up the 0 because we don't need it. Oh no, we got all of them. I didn't realize we had an extra slot. All right, so cool. Let's go. That works.
Hooray!
Hooray!
You did it! I mean, -1 stress too.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, we did get 0 animals from the starving status. A nearby leaf unfurls and offers you 2 large hard nuts. Hello? You feel a sense of peace and a cooperation wash over you, like you and the tree have an understanding.
Eat one, plant the other.
You crack one of the nuts and eat the meat inside. It's bitter but tasty. You take the other one to a clearing about an hour away and plant the second nut. Good luck, haunted tree.
Yeah. Now that's not very useful for the colony, but I feel like it was the right thing to do.
Alright, another Ricky?
Little dude. Yeah, we...
Alright, a curious creature blocks your path, soft and cute like a puppy, but with a grab bag of different kinds of legs, cute like teddy bear arms, segmented spider legs, and curling tentacles. It keeps scurrying up trees and hanging upside down to get a different angle to look at you, and dropping down when you try to pass underneath. You quickly look it up on your holopalm. It's called Ricky. It may be small, but at least it's tempting to be intimidating. That must mean something.
Yeah. I like that we find this after we've already fought a bunch of them. Let's
don't
go
worry
for,
about it.
let's approach it.
Approach the Ricky. Approach the creature.
Approach the creature.
The creature.
So we've got gems on other cards, so I guess...
Hang on. Sorry. I noticed.
Yeah, that's good. Let's do that then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1. So, can we go yellow 1, 2, and then?
I want to save this one for the next round.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Move the.
That's 13.
I was wondering if...
And that's 12. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Because this... Yeah, because this gives us a +1 bonus to pairs, so...
Right. Okay, got it. 32. All cards to the right become 1, so we don't want the blue... The yellow 5.
I think I see.
So if that yellow... If that yellow one goes on the right, then nothing else can hurt it.
It can't hurt anyone.
Can't hurt. +1 if it has the highest value. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. 5. +1 for gems and other cards. So that'll become a 4. So that blue 3, that'll become a 4. And then you can put the 3 and then the 2.
2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh,
yeah.
Not quite enough though.
But we're still not enough. Can we... we need... How many points?
I think I know.
Yeah?
I think I know.
Go
do
for
this,
it
and then the... There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice. Nice. Well done. Okay.
There we go.
So I see we're going to have to be using a lot more of the bonus cards.
Yes, because we're starving right now.
Yeah.
The Ricky runs up your leg. It's a giant spider thing, and it's got weird tentacles, and get enough! The urge to dance around and shake it off is almost uncontrollable, but you manage to keep your cool. The Ricky tastes you with its tentacle feeler legs, but it doesn't look interested in causing you harm. It pokes at your backpack, trying to get in, then gives up and scurries off.
We got no points. Because we're starving.
Yep.
Goddamn. Alright.
Come across a cluster of mushrooms. Are they edible? There's only one way to find out. Well, there are a few ways if you're not a coward.
Let's identify them then. With the biology challenge. 1 slot will concern cards mental.
It makes them mental.
They say mental. +1 for gems and other cards. So we've got the gems, so we may as well use them now. In which case, let us put that +1 on the card becomes mental card. And then the other blue 4 next to it. And then the red 3. Because it's got the gem on it. Since
Are you sure?
Well, I don't know. I mean...
Because then that's 3, 4, 6.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so it's got to be that, but then we lose the +1 for gems.
That's okay.
We could go 2, 3. No, we can't go 2, 3, 4 because that won't work either. All right, let's go with that. Okay, these are better cards, I think. Card becomes mental. So
the card becomes twisted.
Mental. There's no other +1s. So we can go with the 2 blue 2s on the left. Oh no. Actually, if we put the red 2 on the card becomes mental, and then the other blue 2 next to that, then we've got to run. And then I guess.
What are these?
I guess the one of those, the one with the without the -1 kudos. That's still not enough. +3 during mental, that's useless. +2 to strength cards to the right. Okay, so and then one card becomes mental. I guess if we go +2 to card to the right.
I think this is another one that we might need to use items for.
Yeah. I'm trying to think how we get a 3, 4, 5. I don't think we can. Like a 2, 3, 4, 5.
We only have one mush log, but we have a couple flowers.
What do the flowers do?
We also have draw a card.
Draw a card. Let's do that.
Oh, I have to do it like this.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you suggest things, and then we could put the yellow 5 up.
And then there we go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
No skill changes.
God damn.
Please determine these mushrooms aren't only poisonous, but explosive as well. You mark that location down in your hollow palm so other foragers know to stay clear of the area. And Utopia brings you a few quotas for good scouting. So don't eat those. I suppose it's something, but okay, left or right?
Food. Left.
Yeah, a thing.
Oh, that's a new thing.
You find a trippet. A large, tasty, plant, kind of. You've heard it's sort of like an animal, too. Like a lot of creatures on Vatamna. It kind of defies classification. Whatever it is, it's huge. It's practically taller than you are.
It makes me think of Triffid, and it looks like it, and the word sounds like it, so that makes me nervous, but let's harvest some stalks anyway.
You start breaking off the freshest and youngest looking shoots. The plant shudders.
Oh, Triffids do that too. Analyze that shudder. I know we're not going to get any animal points, though, because we're starving. 5 kudos if total equals goal. Oh god, I don't even know if we should be doing this because we're not going to get anything out of it. Whatever, I said we would do this and we are. All right. A card to the right is... Okay, so...
Can I test something out?
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. We've got another...
This might be just a useful, so it might just be one of these.
Yeah. Oof.
We could
the next round
use one of these.
Change.
It just adds
really
+1. You might want to save the items for the final round.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. That's the same amount of points.
Yeah, let's leave the wild card then. And hope for better cards here. There's a gem on one other card, so we can get a 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
And then
there we go. There we go. So super
Yay! But not quite.
Oh, thank God.
I was going to say we were going to get 5 kudos if it was exactly.
Okay. This plant is alive and sentient, like an animal.
Yeah.
It's definitely not happy that you're ripping its limbs off. It's hard to tell if it's in pain, really, but you'd say discomfort at least. All the same.
I think stop at this point.
Something about what you're doing just feels wrong. You make a note of your map where it is, but oddly, you never find it again.
Alright, Boba fruit. Damn.
Okay. Going this way. Okay.
Mystery.
Hear a rustle in the bushes and catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure. Could it be a person? Whatever it is, you'll quickly lose sight of it in the jungle.
Follow it.
The wilderness is thick here, as is the fog that comes in waves. You need to rely on your tracking skills to go further.
Should we be bothering with these things when we can't get any points out of them, or just the story?
That's up to you.
Alright, perception challenge. Track it. +1 to physical cards. Alright. All physical cards under 2 become 2. Would that apply to a wild card? Like that 4?
I think it would, but it's already above 2.
Ah, oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm thinking the other way around. Okay, so... I don't like this. I want to save the gems. Can we draw another card? Yeah. All right, so blue 2 and the 5. Sorry, the yellow 2s. I know the names of colours.
Yes.
All right, let's go with that.
Mother knows colors.
Mother knows colours.
You've seen colors
Okay.
before.
Yes, we have. We've still got no gems meaning anything. It's okay. We've got 2 red 3s and a blue 3. But that's no use.
It could be worth just using these for...
Yeah, all right. Do that. Aish. And we've got 3. Okay, this is better. Plus 1 for gems and other cards. Nice. All right. So then we've got the...
Oh yeah, it's going to become
gems.
7.
And then the yellow, the blue 3. Whoops. Hang on.
There you go. Sorry, I did that by myself.
I could not actually follow what you were doing at all there, but this is fine.
Sorry.
Let's go.
I just got kind of
That'll
into
do.
it.
Yeah, that's
There
fine.
you go. Kudos. You're looking for a person, so it's surprised when you come face to face with a weird looking creature. It looks kind of like a person, but a bit more like a tree, really. Some relative of the bush bub, really, but more tentacles and slime, like a tree oozing with gooey sap, with 2 legs. Yuck. It makes a sort of baroo noise at you as you back away.
Whoa, this is good. Do we have to go all the way around to get to the one to the south?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. No, we don't have to do that. Let's go to the one on the right. That's fine. I'm just curious.
You come across a curious sponge-like hive, pockmarked with holes containing wriggling grubs and oozing a sweet-smelling syrup. Atop the hive is what appears to be the hive queen, looking like... Oh wait, her swollen abdomen is the hive! She's rooted here, possibly drawing nutrients from the soil like a plant when it tends to her larvae. Utopia mentioned these. It's a squeeger hive.
Watch quietly.
It's absolutely fascinating. The squeeger hive queen coos to her children, who skitter in and out of the holes in her surface. Ew. You kind of see where her eyes used to be, but now she's more mound than creature. She still breathes, but eats only what she can absorb from her legs, which have become roots. Her larval children pinch her when they're hungry. She groans, clenches, and oozes, and out of the holes oozes her sweet-smelling jelly. Fully grown termite-like squeegers march back and forth, paying you no attention.
If we succeed at this, will we get any honey? Is the question, because I don't think we're going to get any animal
honey.
Points. All right, let's sneak up and harvest honey. We're getting low. We're getting low on, we're getting high on stress, and we haven't got anything.
I mean, we can always rest and then come back out.
I know, but that's another turn. I feel like I'm anxious about this.
I mean, we gotta be getting food. It's what we're dedicated to right now.
Put that yellow 0 on the card, becomes 3. So we can get the -1 stress and the higher things. And then, I guess the 2s.
The 2s.
The 2s, yeah. Alright, so card becomes 3. So if we put... But if we put the blue 2, the yellow 2 on it, and then we could go 1, 2, 3. And then, shit. Waste the gems. It's either the gem or the get cards that points for gems, so that's probably the best.
That also does that.
1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Oh yeah, that's better, isn't it?
I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Okay.
Mars.
Yeah, Mars, we don't want that. It's useless, Mars. Excuse me. Can we draw another card? Excuse me. All right. So we could go blue 2,
3.
blue 2, then the yellow 4, then the 4, 5, 6. Oh no, but that's a 6. There's a gem on the other cards.
You fool.
Da.
That's 27, that's 26, so that is worth more. You could do this.
Yes, okay.
This one.
Okay. I'll make it a 6, yep.
Still 2 away. We could push through with 10 stress. Or we could.
You could add a mushroom. Have we got any mushroom logs left?
No.
Can we draw another card? I don't know if that'll be useful or not.
That's our last draw another card though. I don't think that'd be useful.
Alright, push through.
Yeah, push through.
Yeah. Which is probably the end of our expedition.
+1 colony food.
Okay.
The calm hive queen has only rudimentary danger sense. Squeeger hives can be very defensive when they sense danger to their young, but so long as you don't set off the workers or the larvae, you're free to walk right up to her. You gently avoid hurting any of the babies as you scrape her copious honey into a collector.
Alright, good.
Okay, we're at 89 stress. Okay, up or down?
Up.
A dense cloud of pollen makes it hard to see even your hand in front of your face here. It's a good thing you have a helmet with a filter. It's not perfect though, it doesn't help your visibility.
Let's stroll through. I feel like doing something stupid.
You mosey through the pollen cloud right into the jaws of a hideous, bloated, pregnant snapbladder. These territorial predators are infamous among expeditions. When they're heavily pregnant, they use pollen fog to pick off their prey. Today you're the prey!
Well, why didn't I know that? Fine.
Oh
okay.
god, fucking damn it, this one's locked. Oh god.
As in, we get that one every time, so
it's locked right there, but it's the one that
pane.
it's the.
Okay, great. Well, shit.
We might lose this one.
Can we redraw the hand? With the
That's not
crystals?
gonna change this.
But it might help with the other ones. No, those are pretty good cards otherwise.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go with the keep between rounds 4.
Yeah, because we won't lose that one.
I don't know which is the other better one to have. Maybe the 5.
Play this one?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe play all the blue cards?
Yeah, alright, do that.
Okay, that's 21.
That's not too bad. 49.
28.
Oh, 28, sorry. Oh, that's okay. Alright, well, we can go 2, 3, 4 with the blues. And then the 2 6s.
Ooh!
Right.
That was lucky.
Okay.
That was lucky. It's a close one. You detangle yourself from its snickety-snackety bits and run. Too gravid to hollow you, the snapbladder roars in annoyance.
Well, I guess we want to turn back to dispatch it. Oh, look at that.
Ooh,
That's a nice
smells
looking
worse
card.
inside. This thing is a trap waiting to injure other surveyors, so you're going to do everyone a favor and just... Oh dear, did you just trip to land right back within range of this thing? Yes, you did. It pins you with 2 sharp appendages and proceeds to swallow you whole.
Wait, what?
Minutes later, as you're being slowly crushed and digestive juices start to sting you, a crack of light appears. The snap bladder is sliced in two and you slide out of it, half naked and covered in slime, alongside 100 wriggling premature snap bladder babies.
Oh my god.
When you're finally able to stand up and take in the scene, you're alone. You aren't sure what or who saved you, but you're grateful. You stumble back to the path and somehow return home, burned and bruised. Mysterious stranger
That's a nice
too.
card. I like the art too.
And now we go home.
Okay. Now we're a mess and we've got to go relax.
Yep.
So maybe relax in the park.
So very. Alright, where are we gonna relax? I think we've got the walls, we've got the home, and we've got the park. Oop, and a
I'm
flower.
gonna go to the park again, but we keep going to the park, so we could do the walls. I don't know, I like the park. Let's go to the park.
Yeah, it's where your mom works. It's nice to hang out.
Yeah.
Chief security visits the garden. +1 bond with the pet Hopeye.
Oh,
Right,
but we
the
don't have
park
the name
gives
of
you
it.
gives you a bonding with your pet time.
Ah.
You can hear their laughter trying to ring through the garden sometimes, though they go quiet when you approach. When you're sneaky, you can overhear them reminisce about old times, back when they used to serve together on Earth, before your mum chose your dad. Red still comes to your mum for advice, even though she doesn't like to talk about her time as a fighter. They were soldiers together.
Right.
I don't think we want to forget either of these.
No, we don't. We keep those.
Keep me. It's time for Autumnalia, the yearly midsummer celebration, when the colony gives thanks for its good fortune.
Oh, I forgot
Well, it
that
would
was
be,
happening.
but as you file into the main square, you can't help but notice that the feast table is nearly empty. What Anne lacked in resources, she made up with care. The dishes are lovingly plated. Soy cake glistens, steam rises from buns stuffed with mince. And there are great pitchers of vegetable broth rendered out from even the most inedible food scraps. There's a neat stack of sugar cubes for dessert. Whole sugar, what a luxury! In an underwhelming feast, that'll be the highlight. Governor Udicott's welcoming speech this year is short. Her frail body trembles as she welcomes you all to Autumnalia with a dry, whispery voice, then has to be helped off stage. Like all of you, she has been feeling the effects of the famine.
She's not going to be here next Autumnalia.
Everyone clears away the chairs for the annual competition. Which one do you participate in this year?
Hell no, participation is for joiners.
They're for joiners, dude.
Yeah.
You can't imagine anything duller than running around like a little kid or wasting colony resources on a popularity contest. Too much energy even to watch it. In disgust, you leave the festival and head to the walls to sulk in your self-righteousness.
Oh my god, what a teenager. Oh, jeez!
He's just sitting on the wall, dangling his feet off the edge as he stares off into the wilderness.
You okay?
Just frowns and doesn't look at you. Yeah, I'm just whatever. He says, I'm done trying to please people. Okay, after the festivities, the whole colony takes a few days off for a break. Except for geoponics and the foragers and the kitchens and everyone who uses their break from usual work to help out in places that didn't close. Okay, it's not really a break, but you try to take it easy anyway.
That -50 is useless to me because I already did the
Yep.
park. Oh, and I forgot that was going to happen. All right.
Well, we didn't have anything else we could have done, so...
That's true, but if we'd come back before the stress was, like, absolute. Anyway.
Right, do you want to go outside again?
Yeah.
Okay, I think, and it'll show us now if I have... Okay, 7 events remaining, 5 collectibles are remaining, and a boss event is remaining.
Okay.
So there's still a story event remaining in here.
Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go.
Forage in the valley.
Yeah. See if we can get more food this time.
Go
a different direction to what we went last time.
So now we can go all through here, because we went through here.
Right.
Go to where we left
just
off.
One direction. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We can't push through the foliage or anything. We're following the path, yeah?
Nah, it's the Valley of Vertigo. Pretty much once if you go off the path, you get lost, I think is the idea.
Right. I see.
Okay, I think we went up. Yeah, we went up.
But we didn't go all the way, did we? We can go down this time.
Keep going up?
Yeah, keep going up. We haven't gone all the way up, so let's go all the way up.
All the way up?
All the way up. Isn't there a song that goes like that?
Sure.
I can't remember it. Sure.
Oh, boss event!
Okay.
You spent some time working in geoponics, so you know your way around a plant or two. Walking through this area, you notice something different about it. The bare ground feels bouncy like a trampoline, and the plants all look weirdly stunted. Not a lot can stifle nature here, so it's honestly a little weird that there's no grasses or mosses growing here.
Let's notice the strange spongy soil.
You peer down at this oddly bouncy ground. It's
Oh,
pink
no.
and fleshy and wait, is it even ground? You kneel and take a closer look. More like a dense kind of moss or coral, maybe. You press a hand into the most squishy substance. It smells sweet and starchy like cake. It blankets the ground here in thick sponge-like layer, so swallowing up everything it touches. Gross, but it smells so good. You dig a large chunk of the sponge cake up to bring back to geoponics. Further analysis is needed, but you have a good feeling about this one.
Alright then.
So you have a thing, and so I believe bring back to geoponics, I think you have to do the xenobotany thing. So you have to analyze it.
Okay.
Alright, left or right?
Right. Right.
You get here.
Question.
A herd of float cows are grazing nearby. Alright, you watch them peacefully bud along, occasionally releasing streams of urine or clouds of helium to maintain a steady height.
Try to milk one.
Alright, +5 kudos and +1 colony food. You approach a gravid float cow, clucking softly to it. Its big bug eyes peer at you closely as you hunker down by its udders to relieve it of, wow, almost 10 liters of float cow milk! The float cow seems to relieve to be milked. It's so light after that you finish it leaps into the air and the rest of the herd follows. They drift off over the treetops like lost balloons.
That's a lot of milk to be carrying home. That's
Yep.
good. Yeah.
A line of termite-like insects crosses the path here. Curious, you follow them to their destination. A massive sponge-like hive of crawling bugs, writhing with life.
Bleh.
Bugs are
I
tending to
don't like
larvae
this.
nestled in the holes of a sponge, feeding on the rich
I don't
royal
like
jelly
this.
that oozes from the hive.
This is
It's a
Is
squeezer
this the
hive.
squeeze one?
Yeah, the hive queen has chosen the spot to root herself into the ground. Her swollen abdomen forms a spongy hive that sustains all her children. You're a little afraid of her acid, but that royal jelly looks tasty. It's a hard challenge.
We still can't get animal benefits anyway, can we? I wish to go around this one.
Around it.
Yeah, and get their egg.
Alright.
And then the next question.
Oh, a boss event!
Alright.
Go here first. A bristle slug! A bristle slug is
I
running
don't
around
think I've seen them before. It looks like a seal.
Yeah, look at him, he's so small. It's like a little porcupine with no legs. Well, well, little is relative. It comes up to your waist and it must be at least 100 kilograms. You've seen a few of these up at Geoponics. They're easy to catch and their spines and berries naturally fall off and are an edible, chewy, renewable source of food. Kind of like jerky. Or you can catch this one, you don't have enough points.
Well, no, I can't. So I guess I could observe it.
Alright, miraculously it doesn't even notice you're here. You watch it bumble around. It's so cute. It has no legs, just a scaled belly that kind of flexes and undulates to get around. And unlike a slug, it isn't slimy at all. Actually, it's pretty darn adorable.
I like that baby.
Alright, boss event.
Boss event.
You're alone, exploring an unmapped area of the Valley of Vertigo. The pollen is thick here and your air filter is overworked. A warning light has been flashing orange for the last 10 minutes. There are plants here that you've never seen before. Flowers with intense rainbow hues and strange lumps of fungal matter which pulse as if they're breathing. You cut some samples. Utopia will totally give you extra kudos for these. The pollen is especially thick up ahead, deep fuchsia and shimmering with color. Everything here seems to dance with tiny flecks of reflected light. It's kind of magical.
Well, I have to press forward.
You push forward into the suffocating pink fog. It's so thick you can only see a few meters ahead. You follow the glimmering towards it where it's densest. You come upon a glade filled with what seems to be strange topiaries. They loom out of the glittering fog, each in the shape of an animal. They're all formed from the same spongy, glittering pink substance and dotted with finger-length fungal growths.
Ah.
You're so distracted that you almost fall into a large hole in the center of the glade.
Well, let's check for danger. Seems
You've
sensible.
seen plant-like animals before. Are these topiaries actually predators waiting for you to get close? Your envirosuit beats a warning.
Take a sample of the fungus.
A +1 shimmer cure.
Ooh.
As you bend down to take a sample, you realize the dense, shining haze is coming from the topiaries. The fog is seeping out of the holes at the end of each fungal growth. You break a few of the growths into a collection vial. Remember helping Tang for extra credit in biology class? She said that the shimmer, the seasonal illness that affects your dad and the pollen, is some kind of colonizing fungal growth. Could this be related? Your envirosuit beeps a louder warning.
I think we're going to leave at this point. Yeah, leave.
You leave. As you exit the thick pollen and are able to see again, your mask's warning light starts flashing red and the filter is finally clogged. You got out of there not a moment too soon. You lurch back to the checkpoint where other foragers quickly replaced your filter. Utopia chides you for not paying attention.
Okay, I think now we can keep exploring, can't we? Because we changed the filter.
And
Cool.
all the way.
Alright.
There we go. Get an egg.
Oh, can we do anything else with that exploring point now that we've gone back?
Now it's a home point. Now it's go home.
Okay.
We go this way? No, we didn't go that way. Okay, do you want to go this way or do you want to go up further?
I'm a bit lost on where we
I
are on
know.
the map. Alright, let's go left.
Come across a veritable feast of berry bushes. Goopy, sagging bushes with enormous pepper berries. They look delicious.
Yeah, we're gonna research them first. We're close to getting a point up on biology as well.
Yes, we're at
Alright.
63. We're 3 points away.
Yeah. Alright. So +2 card on the right, -2. Oh, this is so we don't want to use that 5 yet. I guess we could go the yellow 2 and then the +2 red 3 and then the other 3. I mean, none of that looks very good, but what do you think?
I would maybe get this one out of the way early.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. Yeah, that looks good. Okay.
Alright.
Right.
This one will become a 4 if we play it with this one.
Right, so we could go. All right, so let's put the 3 and the 4 next to each other on the right, maybe. So the blue 3 and 4 next to each other on the right. Yeah, that's it. And then maybe the 2 blue 2s.
Or these.
Or you would do it that way.
No, that's 22. That's 26. Yep.
26. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's not too bad.
Now they're all yellow.
Now they're all yellow. So I guess we leave the 1 and put the others up in the order
yeah,
that they are.
I think it's just all of these. Yeah. There we go.
Hooray!
Hooray! No skill changes.
Yeah.
Also in biology, these purple berries, they're not even in the holopedia as berries. They're some kind of explosive seed pod. You take a few steps back, careful not to set one off.
Let's set them off from a safe distance. That seems like a fun,
You shield yourself behind a tree and throw rocks at the bushes until the satisfying pop, pop, pop. The explosive berries begin to trigger a chain reaction. Each burst of said seeds flying in all directions like shrapnel, setting off nearby berry bushes. You then carefully cut a path through the thicket and continue on your way.
Oh, it's not very useful. Okay.
Well, I mean, you cleared the way.
We got the flower.
Oh,
yeah, but we could have gone more egg with a question mark. Egg with question mark.
Egg with question mark. Come out of the trees into a large grassy clearing. In the middle is, well, you can already describe it as a pedestal. In the middle of a cradle of flowers sits a massive egg, easily larger than any egg you've seen before. It's white with red flecks and it's just sitting there in the middle of the empty clearing, totally unprotected. And my voice...
Hello, child. Do you want me to do the reading for a bit?
No, and I just have to think my throat for a second.
You're all right. I wish to leave this egg.
Leave egg. Don't touch egg.
That's right. Oh, I
Grab
thought maybe
this
something
egg,
would
though.
happen as a result of leaving the egg, but no, it didn't. Okay. That's fine. Continue wherever else we were going to go. Was
I
it
think it was this way.
up?
And now we're here. Up?
I guess up.
Left, I think this is up.
Have we been here before? I've got no idea. I think
Yes, we
have.
have.
I don't know where else to go now. I'm so lost. Can we just
maybe
keep going
this
right until we
way?
can't go right anymore? Was there any more right to go to?
Is there any more right? Nope, we're back here. I think we've explored stuff. I think that's it. We want to go home?
Have we done? I guess we have to go home.
Go home?
Yeah, okay, go home. And then we can see from the map whether there's more, whether there was more there or not.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We can
And we got up in biology, and
Yes.
and we cleared it.
Oh yeah, we did. New perk.
Okay. New perk.
More
Collectibles respawn.
collectibles.
More slots are filled. What does that mean?
So just
can have more.
there's just more. Every place where a collectible can spawn, it's more likely
there's more
for
of
there
them.
to be a collectible.
Ah, okay. All right, so we're a bit
Let
stressed.
Let me check here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did everything there.
Ah, okay. Wow.
And we also have the thing where they told us to go north, which was the plains.
Right. But we
Yes,
need
the
to get the
plains.
stress down
But we probably
first.
need less stress.
So what can we do stuff that gives us less stress, but not like 100% relaxing, or is it 100%? Is it all or nothing?
I think it's always all or nothing. There are like
Alright,
some
well-
events that let us like reduce our stress, but it's only by like 10 at a time max.
Okay. Well, we haven't done sports ball for a while.
I mean, we
Maybe we
gotta
should-
check out that sponge cake stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've got to go back into xenobotany. Okay. Thank you for the reminder.
Alright, there we go. You report to work in the geoponics laboratory, bringing along the sample of weird, spongy, purple-pink stuff you found in the fog cloud at the Valley of Vertigo. Your dad is very interested in your sample. He has you analyze it right away. Scrutinizing your sample under a microscope, and then with a spectrometer, you compare the spores known to known substances. You determine that it shares a chemical compound seen in fungi with psychotropic
Oh.
effects. It could make people hallucinate. Ah, your dad says. That explains some things. You think about those creatures, those topiary covered in this stuff. They were all grouped together grouped together in the same place by that weird hole. Did the fungus make them go there? But why? Take a look at these, your dad says, sending you an archive on your hollow palm. He's kept detailed records of the air quality, humidity, and temperature, spanning back almost to the day you landed here. There are even some actual air samples preserved in vacuum-sealed tubes. You take a look, and sure enough, those spores are always present in the air here, and get much worse during pollen. Wait, could this be what makes your dad sick every
Ah.
year? Is it trying to colonize him, like those creatures? Yes, this fungus must be the cause of the shimmer sickness.
So we got a
Looking for a
+1
way
to
to
the cure.
neutralize it, you hit the archives again. +1 shimmer cure. You work at it a few days by identifying a compound and noticing a pattern is one thing. For the heavy science, you need help from Dr. Instance. This is strong work, Instance says, scrolling through your findings on her hollow palm. You say you gathered this sample yourself? That's impressive for someone your age. She summons Tang to join you. Please get Tangent up to date on your research, she says. She'll take it from here. She has more of a mind for these things. Sensing the shift in power balance, Tang blanches and he looks at you apologetically.
I'm quite happy for Tang to do it, but what do we get if we say no one knows this better than me?
Instant raises her hand. I'm not passing judgment on your ability, she says placatingly. You clearly know this research well, and I can find nothing wrong with your methods. Still, something that's important and dangerous should be done in more controlled conditions.
I would like Tang to do it, to be honest.
Delicious sponge.
Yeah.
Tang has been scrolling through your research. This is good work, she agrees, but this is a medical problem, not a gardening one. We're already studying the shimmer, so just think of it as combining your research with ours. The corners of her mouth switch up with the most of a smile anyone can usually get from Tang. I'd like to work with you on this, actually. I can't believe you got all of this from just a sample. Instance nods, dismissing you both. If you'd like, Sol, you can stop by the lab later to check on our progress. Oh, and a second thing. You've been studying the sponge cake you found in the Valley of Vertigo, in that oddly squishy trampoline-y ground. As you suspected, it's a type of fungus. The analysis bench tells you that it contains edible starches. Once dried and processed with a maturing agent, acidic spark snow would work nicely. It would make a wonderful flower. The challenge now is to cultivate it. It multiplies quickly, and you've seen how it stops anything else from growing near it.
I would like to ask permission from Mom.
No, absolutely not, she says, before she can even open your mouth. Get that out of here before it contaminates the crops. We all know how the pixie bean experiment turned out, she says. I know you started to study the sponge cake, but I'm still not sure about it.
I'm sure this is safe. I checked.
You show her your research. Your mum rubs her face. I know. You're a real chip off the old block, aren't you? You probably have this whole genome mapped already. Fine, let's find a place for it.
Yay!
Plant the
So I
sponge
wouldn't have got
flake
that
in
if
a
I didn't
special
have the
field.
skill.
Quarantined on the other side of geoponic stones from the rest of the crops. By the end of the month, you can already tell that it's taken root and will start producing viable food soon. You should get your first harvest during pollen when the sponge swells up and it's sweetest. +5 colony food!
Hell yes.
Many of the earth crops grow during dust and need to be harvested before wet. This means the colony has more food available year-round. It's going to be an incredible boon!
Wow. +2 to cards with gems. Oh, hang on. That's even better than the +1 for cards on other gems. All right. But we don't have any gems
It gives
yet.
+2 to the cards with the gems.
Yeah, but we don't have any gems on this hand, so
Nope.
that's not very useful. What happens if we just put all those cards up in that order? That's not going to help us, is it? We've only got one round.
We could use it as a flower on this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Use a... Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa, nice. Cool.
+1 biology.
Yeah.
Organizing. Where are we at organizing? We're at 60 organizing. So 6 more and
So we
get
need
a
66.
perk.
Okay.
Yep. Really wet. Do you think we
Log.
should relax now?
Yes.
Where do you want to relax?
On the walls.
Okay, relax on the walls.
On the walls.
Most of the time you're alone up here except for the occasional passing guard, but sometimes you're joined by Dis. He barely looks up at you as you plop down and kick your feet through the railing over the edge. He looks like he's doodling on his hollow pad. You see all sorts of plants, mushrooms, and little creatures with too many eyes or too many legs. He has a selection of plant samples at his side, like artist paintbrushes laid out on a towel. He must be quite the junior botanist.
Huh.
He's not drawing plants right now, though. He's actually drawing a person, and not anyone you recognize from the colony. They have long dark hair and a pointed face, and are covered from neck to toe in floaty black robes. They look neat. You wonder if they're just his original character or something, like his super cool goth self-insert.
That looks nice.
+2 friendship with Dis. Dis smiles shyly but doesn't look away from his drawing. Thanks, he mumbers. I'm not very good at drawing him yet.
Oh, him. Who is he? I wonder. I didn't ask. We don't want to forget either of those cards either.
Keep.
Keep.
We also have like 162 kudos if we want to pay to remove some stuff. We could
Yeah,
also
alright,
check
let's do that.
we could also check the depot to see if there's anything to buy.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay, photo phoner and an animal book.
What? So +1 to all of the
All social cards.
all social cards. That seems like a good thing. +5 to animals. We don't. Oh, +5 to animals would get us the next perk level, wouldn't it?
No, the bonuses don't give you
Ah.
perks.
Well, what +5 to animals in what then?
Well, it'll just give you functionally +5. It'll give you functionally 35 points.
Oh, so we don't have the persuasion perk at the moment, even though we're wearing the fancy jacket. Okay.
But it doesn't give you the perk.
All right. Well, let's get the photo phoner.
That actually unlocks an activity where now you can practice the photo phoner.
Oh, cool. All right, and then do we have to equip it?
Yes, but look, now you can practice photo phoner. It's creativity and bravery.
We should do that then.
Visit the spa if you want to get rid of anything.
Yeah, we
do. Get rid of one thing.
Let's get rid of.
Probably either first words or discovering.
Yeah. Which one have we got more of, yellow or blue? Because I feel like we should get rid of the one 14. We have least of.
We have 14 yellow and we have 13 blue.
Oh, let's get rid of the blue one.
No, we have 14 yellow, 13 blue.
Yeah, let's get rid of the blue one. Because if we have less of one than the other, then we're more likely to get, like, the same suit.
Memory has been forgotten. There you go.
Cool.
Okay, where we want to go?
I want to practice the photo phoner.
I mean,
I don't know if that's useful or not.
You can do what you
it's probably not very useful for the sake that we're all starving. What does my little green smiley face next to my portrait mean? It
means you're clear-minded. It means you have 0 stress. So you get a 10% chance to get more skill.
Let's go forage in the northern area again. Not forage, let's go explore the northern area. Yeah, plains. So that we can find out about those moths.
Survey the plains.
Yeah, that one. But we're still fucked and we can't get animal challenges.
Yep. We're still a bit fucked. We're still starving.
Yeah. But all the events respawned, didn't they?
Okay. Okay, we've seen this one before.
And we've already repeated the pattern, so let's this time touch a random rock.
When you touch glows a deep gold. You feel emotions, curiosity, playfulness. Okay, there you go.
Pick a rock up.
Okay, +1 bravery.
Oh.
An intense fear as you do, and the rock turns completely black in your hand. The fear seems to come from the rock itself in a way you can't explain. The others all turn black as well, the oily color rippling over the surfaces.
Interesting.
Oh no! Your heart races and the stone drops instinctively out of your hand. You feel suddenly nauseous and turn to retch. You turn black, all the rocks are floating further out, now down a few meters from the shore. Did they swim out there? They seem to just be floating, just regular rocks. Except regular rocks don't float on water. You feel like they're glaring at you.
Okie dokie.
Don't pick up the rock.
No, we won't do that next time.
Peaceful atmosphere is great for contemplation. You find a particularly beautiful little plateau where you can see the plains spread out before you like a picnic blanket. Round lakes dotting the land like glimmering mirrors of the sky. Just as scouting further ahead, he was eager to find some adventure.
Remember this spot for later? No. Catch up with this. Oh, never mind. It's too late. We're done now.
Well, we can do it.
Oh, catch up with this.
No adventure where this is either. There's some peaceful territory right there. Boring.
Oh well, we could have meditated, but we didn't. That's fine.
Alright, up or down?
Oh, there's a little dude. We go to the left.
Bushbub.
See the up, down, that one. Bushbub, yeah.
Bushbub's blocking the path, slumbering slowly and forth between a dense stream of gloop mushes, or whatever those plants are called, a wide circular lake, like it's on some kind of patrol. It growls a warning when you try to squeeze past it, so you back off. From the look in its eyes, this one isn't letting you through easy.
Alright, let's do a perception challenge. Why is Mary going oh ho 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 again? What have we done this time?
That was ages ago. That was ages ago.
They did one ages ago, and then they did another one.
Oh, a new one. Okay, I remember. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay, well, I guess let's put up the 2 3s and the 6.
Oh, 2 3s. This one will become 2.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, that's a bit shit. I hate this.
9. That's 12.
Okay, that'll do. I guess. I don't like this either.
Hey Mars, why are you doing this?
Mars, go away.
Like this.
Yeah,
Or we
okay.
could do this and save this one for later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the
save
same
that one for
amount of
later.
points.
Save that one for later. Get rid of Mars.
Mars, leave us be, please.
Card becomes 2. All right. So we don't want a card to become 2. If we put up the +2 to cards with gems on that one, and put up a gem, does it go up or not?
No, because this one it's +2 to cards with the gems. This one doesn't. It's not. There's plus for cards, +2 with 4 cards with gems, and there's 2 cards with
that's
gems.
not so bad. Then we can put the red 6 next to it, and then that one. Yeah, that does it.
Super goal.
All right.
Sneak through the gloop marshes, crawling under them so the bush bub doesn't see you. You nearly get stuck at one point and wonder, what if Dis has to come rescue you? That would be embarrassing. You find a route through and continue on your way. Do you want to go back and do that other one, or continue moving?
Go back and do that other one.
Drifts of smart snow make this area hard to pass through. Your feet keep sneaking into it, and you have to work to get them free with every step.
I don't want to do this now. I want to pretend I didn't go there.
Right, you find another way around it.
Find another way around it, yeah.
Yeah, it just leaves you out.
And then there's a flower up there on the bank of the lake.
Okay, I think this one?
Okay.
Massive dead bushes blocks your way. They have pointy spines at the size of sword shorts, and they look very, very sharp.
Well, we're going to crawl through it because we're stupid.
Ouch, 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 ouch! You're really right through the thinnest part of the bushes, but they keep clutching your clothes and hair. Your clothes are gonna get all scratched up, and your mum's gonna be pissed. She's not too busy to notice. Try to think of an excuse. You march through the other side and look back at the tunnel you've made. At least it'll be easier if you had to go back through.
Okay.
Okay, up or down?
Up to bush bub.
Crossing a clearing when you hear a terrible cracking, pounding sound. A bushbub bursts through the tree line, barreling straight towards you. Whatever's making a bushbub run, you're pretty sure you don't want to be at on the business end of it.
Bravely stand your ground. We need more bravery. Brave, brave, brave. Random card locked in a slot, and it's a 2.
Yay!
+1 for each gem on other cards.
Look at this one.
Okay.
I love this guy.
-2 physical challenges, and he's.
It's not a physical challenge, it's a social challenge, so. It might be worth playing this one.
What would you do? I'm stuck on this one.
What is
You do
this?
that.
That's 12. That's 13. Do you want me to do this one?
Yeah. What if you put up the... No. I was thinking that one, but then...
I want to keep these because there's more gems.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that sounds good. And then you've got another yellow too. You put that yellow 2 up. Oh, maybe that won't help. Gems. Okay,
24. 26.
Okay, cool. Done.
Yep. Here we go.
Yay. Thank you.
Hooray!
You're
the creature
brave
pounds
and
past
kudos.
you, its powerful stone-like gorilla smashing to the ground. It doesn't even seem to see you and goes around you without even looking at you. You look around, but there's no sign of whatever motivated the bushbub to run so fast. At least there's something to be grateful about.
Alright.
Okay, left or right?
Right.
It's a stapler. Oh, yeah, the guy you made them! Your creatures that you firstly discovered and got to
Forgot about
name!
that. Alright, study them! Let's see if we can learn something useful about staplers. 5 5s. 3 5s, I mean. Oh, okay, good. We got 3, 4, 5, but it's +2 to a physical card to the right. 5 5. Oh, yeah.
Aha!
That's good.
I already beat the thing and I'm already in round 2. Aha!
Yeah. Well, hey, well done you. All right. Not even talking about it now. Nomia just does it. That's fine.
Listen, I saw the line on that one.
Yeah.
You've seen this herd a few times traveling through the stretch of wilderness. All day they bask in the sun on the top of the plateau. Now that evening is coming, they're coming down the plains to forage. They like to hang out in big groups and mostly lie around all day being lazy. Sounds like the life.
I've forgotten what the staples look like apart from I call them that for a reason.
They have underbites. They have underbites and they like to be in and they like to bathe in the sun.
Right, so we got some monies.
Yes.
Okay.
Topia likes having more information. Right, do you want to go back and do that one or continue on? There's a flower.
Continue on.
Oh, Dis is up there.
Oh, we can go talk to Dis.
Hello. Dis and you are surveying together, though we're mostly just throwing rocks at things and seeing what happens. That's so boring, he complains. We've seen everything here already. The other surveyors are going to cool places like the Sabacua Swamp. Places that are actually dangerous.
The Valley of Vertigo is cool.
Yeah, I've been there, just says, it's neat, but Utopia sends people there to forage, and I just wanted more adventure than picking berries, you know? Okay. Just goes back to chucking rocks and complaining. We're just here all the time, he says, even though we know everything about it. Utopia says we need to come back and every year and take new readings, and quiet here and in pollen in the valley, and we have to be patient, and we can't just take stuff without letting nature replenish itself, he says.
I feel like we have to remember that.
And I mean, I get it, but it's still so boring. I want to explore other places.
Go to the plains in quiet and the valley in Utopia in pollen. I'm gonna forget that. Yeah.
Oh, we're nearly stressed out. You want to do
this? Go home. I think we should go home. We haven't.
You sure? We'll go home automatically once we hit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. It just means that. What
that was a big sparkle.
Okay. What? Did it mean something?
I don't think so. I think it was just a big sparkle. One of your jobs as a surveyor is to document the flora and fauna through photographs. You spot an animal in the crook of a tree. It's so perfectly camouflaged you only really see it when it breathes. You've got a camera built into your hollow pump, but it's not equipped to capture difficult shots like this. You'll need to put in the work.
Yeah, we can't get... Is it just animals that we can't get points in?
Physical.
Or anything physical?
We'll find something else to photograph.
Because we're starving. Or can we starving? Can we get anything physical or nothing physical?
No, nothing. You lose. It's -1 to physical, so anything that is a +1 physical is just a +0.
Alright, then let's find something else for photograph.
Take pictures of some random plants, boring ones that don't run away or bite. Utopia doesn't think they're worth any kudos for some reason. Well.
Okay, go home.
Alright, +2 perception.
Okay.
And we're fully stressed out. Okay. We need to rest again.
Can we play does photo phone or give you relaxation points?
I don't remember. Nope.
No, we can't do that. Let's relax in the lounge. My voice is going now.
It's hard to concentrate on relaxing when you're hungry. There's nothing to take your mind off of your empty stomach, so you spend a lot of time napping and just trying to ignore it. Can't help but think there's something else you should be doing.
Oh. Well, thanks.
These are both good cards, I think.
They are too. Yeah, I don't want to lose either of those two. We'll keep those.
Been 3 seasons of heavy food rationing, getting more and more strict as the year dragged on and the fields continue to struggle. You've been wasting away, you all have. It's not just the lack of calories, there just aren't enough vitamins and good stuff in the food you are eating. Your muscles ache all the time. Sometimes you feel strangely euphoric, filled with inexplicable energy, but often it feels like there are weights tied to your shoulders, pulling you down. You're tougher than most, but you still have trouble sleeping. Despite being tired all the time, you spend the whole day in a dazed fog.
Well, at least you hardly feel the hunger now.
For months, the idea of food plagued your thoughts, each one like a dagger in your stomach. They've been replaced by an odd sense of peace. Don't worry, McFluffers. Now you feel half tethered to this reality, floating above everything like a balloon. Your friends stop working and retreat to their quarters. You lie to each other out on the HoloNet, all saying you're okay, just taking it easy, waiting for the harvest. Well, the harvest came and went, as meager as ever. Your mother still hasn't given up and never rests. She never stops working, as much as your dad begs her to. She must be sleeping in geoponic because you hardly see her in the family quarters anymore. From where you lie nestled in your bed in your cozy fugue, it all seems far, far too much effort to bother with.
Help your mum in geoponics.
Right. You're out there in the fields with her, being her sidekick, helping fetch things. She never slows down. When the robot finally breaks under the pressure, she doesn't. She's out there even longer, doing everything by hand. Both your parents feel responsible for this famine. As the head of geoponics, your mom takes it personally. She's been skipping meals, relying on water and pressed soy bar rations, just enough calories to keep her body moving, but not enough to stay healthy. Yet she never lets up working herself to the bone, barely even sleeping, increasingly sallow-eyed and gaunt. You and your dad try to slow her down, but well, she's a stubborn woman. If not her, she says, then who? You and your dad are in the lounge, slowly sipping your vegetable broth when there's a commotion at the doors.
Uh-oh.
Someone's run in, gasping for breath, yelling for you and your father to come to geoponics.
Oh no.
You run over, knowing deep in the pit of your stomach that something terrible has happened.
Oh dear.
When you see the faces of the agriculturists, your mom's people, you know the feeling is real. Your dad sees her body first.
Oh dear.
He lets her cry like something you've never heard before, a deep, unimaginable pain, dragged up from the darkest parts of where fear lives.
Oh dear. Okay, great.
Your dad falls to his knees beside the frail body of your mother. He pulls her into his arms and sobs, wretched and agonized. You don't even know what to think. Your mom always seemed larger than her body, but seeing her now, there's nothing there, just like a fragile shell. They tell you she didn't even cry out. She just went to her knees and lay down in the dirt, and that was it. She's gone.
Okay.
Your mother's body is taken to the incinerator room, and that night the colony gathers to pay their respects. Do you join them?
Yes, attend the funeral.
Like Tammy's funeral, the incinerator room has been cleared and a wreath of flowers is placed over the organics recycler. They're white astrantia, your mother's favourite flower, carefully carried from Earth with the hopes of it flourishing over Tumnah, just like you. You stand with your father and Aunt Anne. Udicott and the rest of the council are here as well, including Rhett. You're surprised to see tears rolling down his face. He shows a hard ass in the garrison. Cal's here with all the other agriculturists. The rest of the colony waits in the canteen to offer their condolences after the service. Governor Udicott gives the eulogy. As a colony, we share our blessings, she begins solemnly. However, today, in sad company, we gather to share the burden of our grief. Fluorescent was born on Earth, but she more than many of us exemplified the spirit of our endeavor to bring life to beyond the stars. She bore life, not only in her body, but bringing it forth from the ground she so faithfully attended. The debt we owe her is the kind that can never be repaid, she continues. It's with a deep and unbearable grief that we must continue on without her, in awe and respect for her sacrifice, the depth of which was never expected of her, but which she did not expect of anyone else. It is on her strong shoulders that she carries us still. Udicott closes the door to the recycler, and the particle disintegrators begin to reclaim the molecules that once formed your mother. Your father squeezes your shoulder, making a small choked-off noise of pain. As a community, we remember Fluorescent. As a community, we return her body to the soil that nourishes us. In this way, her sacrifice is recognized in the manifest body of the colony. The ceremony is adjourned to the canteen, where a somber wake is held in your mother's memory. There isn't enough food to dull the emotions, and your empty stomach only reminds you of her unfinished work. Your father is a new head of geoponics. In a few hours, he receives your mother's remains so he can add them to the colony's precious supply of brown soil from Earth. You touch the cool lid of the container, marveling that your mother could fit in such a small box. You don't have to be okay, your dad says quietly, his voice thick with emotion. I know I'm not. I have to keep going where she left off, but if you can, you should take some time off.
Ooh, I want to get back to work.
Your mum wouldn't want you to be weak. She toiled too hard for you to sit around feeling sorry for yourself while there was work to be done.
Ooh, that's ooh. Okay, go on.
A few days after the funeral, survivors return with an unexpected bounty from the Valley of Vertigo. It's enough to survive from another month, until the new year maybe, if you keep rationing. The colony will continue to limp along, but without your mother. Congratulations!
Why? Now we're in glow. Alright, everything goes wrong.
Alright.
Just...
Alright, what do you want to do?
lie down on the floor and cry. No, I don't know.
What do you want to do?
Relax. Let's go play the freaking phone out. What the hell?
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It doesn't even have an event.
Oh god. That do the card with gems. So that'll become a 5. Oh, God. Yeah. That'll do it. Is that it?
Yep. The roar wakes you. It would wake the dead. It shakes the walls, rumbles through the ship's hull, and makes your heart skip a beat. You're paralyzed by a sudden clench of fear in your gut. Through your porthole window, you hear metal screeching and people shouting. Then another roar, guttural and rumbling like the sound of a mountain collapsing. Something enormous is out there.
Well, I can't do anything.
14! It's your year!
Yeah.
Right? Your dad can't hide the look of fear on her face, but he tries. Sounds like we better get a move on to the assembly point, hey kiddo? You head for the crèche together. You huddle with your buds Mars, Disc, Cal, because it's the middle of the night, almost everyone was in their beds. Some people are still wearing their pajamas and sleep bonnets. Only Nem is missing.
Oh boy.
The children's crèche is buried deep in the belly of the stratospheric, making it one of the safest places you could be. Even so, the youngest children are scared and there's a lot of crying.
Let's watch holovids with the young ones.
Oop. Yep. You just, yeah, all stat increases are reduced by 1.
I see.
Somehow, even when the siren's bearing, some of the youngest drift off in your arms. After an hour, someone in the defense squad rushes in and orders everyone to leave the crèche. The battle is getting close to the stratospheric. Before you can even get everyone to their feet, you feel the ship alerts and resettle at a different angle. Something is attacking the ship itself.
Well,
the children scream. At least we can see Nougat.
Yeah.
Here she is. Some scatter in all directions, others sit there, paralyzed with fear. Without warning, the entire wall of the crèche just peels away like a tin can. Letting in a cold rush of night air tinged with the ozone of Paz rifle fire. You look up and see it, up close, face to
Oh, hello. That looks like the Trippet.
It has no face. In place of a face or even a head, its body just unzips, revealing a mess of writhing pink tentacles and blinking eyes. Nem and her brother Com are among the security squad, trying wildly to divert it away from the living quarters. It smashes into the ship again and roars, calling up a terrible noise from somewhere within its seeping wet craw, and all the children scream. You have to get out of here.
I guess we have to do the bravery challenge, even though it looks like it's hard.
Save the children.
Do it. Yeah, save the children. Aish. Alright, card becomes 3. So, +1 for each unplayed. We'll put the blue one up, that becomes a 3. And then the 4 and a 5, maybe? Like that one, yeah. Okay. Card becomes 3. Shit. Alright, yeah. I want to keep the 3 5s though. So I was going to say, could we draw another card?
Where is...
And then put the... that doesn't really help either.
We could add a +1 to this one.
Okay.
Or a +2 to it.
Can we add
it a 2,
2?
3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
add a +2. Yeah, add a +2.
2, 3, 4,
That's
5.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do. Alright, card becomes 3. So let's put the 0 there, yep. And then we can have the 3 5s. And yeah. Or would you get more for the 3 or the 4 on that one?
29, 28. Okay, this would be more.
Alright, then we only get 5 stress if we push through, so let's do that. Or change, I was going to say change the blue one to a yellow one, but it's too late now, so that's fine.
Victorious.
Yay!
It takes a tremendous effort to keep your head. Your calm helps the children who finally listen to you and flee the crèche. Your dad ushers you into the engineering wing, where you cower with the others, trying not to panic. All around you, metal screams and buckles, and great tremors vibrate through the ship. Finally,
That
after what
image
seems like
reminds me
hours...
of Iron Lung, with the sort of the rounded bit and the red light. Yeah.
Finally, after what seems like hours, the noises stop and congruent sounds the all clear. Your dad checks the council bulletins on his holopalm. Oh no, he moans quietly. No, 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 no.
What does Mary sleep with a plushie of? Was it the tentacle monster?
The faceless thing.
Cool, alright.
The council calls an all-colony meeting to face the aftermath of the attack. In the oppressive loom of glow, you gather near engineering with the other survivors. It's one of the few buildings still standing. The corpse of the faceless still sits in the caved-in records of the stratospheric, spilling its flaccid pink tentacles from its horrible zipper tube and maw. It's already beginning to stink. You can't forget what you saw.
Boy.
Your mind keeps replaying that terrible moment. The faceless rearing up and obscuring the sky. Nem and her brother looking so small before it. Governor Udicott was killed by the smaller creatures that swarmed command during the attack. In her absence, Seek addresses the colony. The council acknowledges the bravery of the defense squad, citing their heroism in finally taking down the faceless. If only it hadn't gotten away
Governor
from them and
Udicott
stampeded.
gets like one line.
Yep.
Her death is not. We don't care about Governor Udicott.
At least they stopped it before it got into engineering. At least it would have activated the reactor and it would have activated the reactor and left a crater the size of an asteroid impact. Geoponics is gone.
Oh
the
my
greenhouse
God.
is destroyed and fields trampled. After a year of suffering, starving, and only barely scraping by, you're not just back to where you started, it's even worse. Everything your mum sacrificed herself for, gone in one night. The entire front half of the stratospheric has been destroyed. The living quarters, the canteen, the garrison, the lounge, even the creche. It's all gone. It's only by some stroke of luck that people hiding in the creche weren't all killed.
Oh boy.
Seek solemnly reads the names of those who lost their lives. Too many, including Governor Udicott. You all stand for a moment of silence. You feel the weight of loss like a blow to your chest. Nem and her family cry out when her brother Com's name is called, and their quiet sobbing continues through the silence.
Oh wow.
With the living quarters destroyed, everyone moves into the engineering wing for shelter. You're crowded into the classroom with the other families. The adults try to make it seem like a sleepover, but you're all still so shaken. Nem cries about her brother and screams at anyone who tries to comfort her. Eventually, you just ignore her grief, as painful as it is to hear her sobbing at night. Okay. Feel like you've been awake for days and you'll never fully sleep again. You try, but you keep jerking awake, crying out in fear. Eventually, you fall asleep sitting up, held in your father's arms. Your sleep is fitful, but mercifully dreamless.
McFluffers, that governor, that's actually my grandfather's weird name that we called him.
Oh no.
Exactly that spelling too.
Well,
anyway,
take a look at this.
Oh, there's a flag on the ground. There's a wrecked ship. There's oh my god.
Everything's destroyed.
Geoponic stones are destroyed. Hey Dad. Hey Cal. Oh, is there still a wall?
It's hard to talk to your dad about everything. Losing your mom in the colony right after, it's too much at take. Neither of you know what to say. Can't possibly get worse. Yeah. I know it's hard, Cal says, fiddling nervously with a tassel on his shirt. But I just think, what would your mom do right now? She wouldn't complain, that's for sure. Just is examining a bit of rubble, turning it over in his hands. I wonder if we're ever gonna find, like, alien tech, he says. Wouldn't that be cool?
They cured the shimmer, did they? I don't know. I missed that, Mary. I don't know. That's what Mary just said.
I don't think we got +1 to shimmer cure, but I don't know if we cured it yet.
Yeah.
Maz crosses her arms and sulks. What's the point of having all these kudos if I can't actually use them to, like, buy stuff we need? Like, hello, it's not like I can mail order more supplies through the wormhole.
Maz, is that all you're worried about? For fuck's sake.
Tanja frowns. I just don't understand, she says. Why now? Why does it keep getting worse? Alright, what do you want to do?
Haven't we finished the year?
Nope.
We're in the next year. What?
Well, you'll know when the stream's over. What do you want to do?
I guess there isn't much we can do. We go in the building.
This is the only building left standing.
Go outside. Yeah.
You can either mourn or rebuild.
Let's mourn.
The first month of quiet passes, each day plodding one after the other. You continue to have trouble sleeping in the classroom barracks, but there's just nowhere else to go. Every day you wake the others and try to make the best of it. Grief and anger cover in waves, not just for you, but for everyone. Some days are better than others. A mass funeral is held for the people who died in the attack. Unlike the funerals you've been to in the past, there are too many dead to hold a service in the recycling room. Their bodies are laid out in neat rows in the canteen instead. More dead people than you've ever seen at once, outside of a hollow vid. Udicott usually leads the colony's funerals. Instead, her frail body lies under a pale blue sheet among the dead. Chief Administrator Seek leads the ceremony. When Com's name is mentioned, Nems lets out a choking sob and throws her arms around her mother and her remaining brothers. Why do you have to die, she wails, her grief punctuating the otherwise solemn crowd. It's not fair, it's not fair! Aunt Anne tries to calm her down, but Nem breaks away and runs over to Com's body. No one has the heart to stop her. She rests her head on his unmoving chest, giving him one last hug. After the names are read and the bodies moved to the recycling room, people gather in for an informal memorial. It's awkward at first with the lingering miasma of grief heavy on everyone's thoughts, but eventually someone breaks out a guitar and the tension ebbs. Your dad stays until the particle disintegrators have finished their work, then slips away to deliver the remains back to the soil.
Follow him.
Your dad seems grateful for the company. The first time he did this, it was for your mother. That feels like years ago now. You watch him respectfully tip them to the precious brown dirt that remains, then help him turn it with rakes to incorporate them, literally, into the future of the colony. He stands with you when you're done, offering them one last moment of silent thanks. Tangent and Chief Engineers have been hard at the work in the lab trying to find a cure for the Shimmer disease. You join them in their research. You're the one who found a sample of the Shimmer fungus and analysed it. You're the one whose father suffers the most from it. You confirm that the Shimmer is an airborne fungal disease and that the thick choking spores and pollen are the same fungi from the Valley of Vertigo, the ones that colonize the host and turn their bodies into spore-producing fungus. Finally, you have a long-due breakthrough. Sunlight. You try inoculations, antibiotics, and antifungal creams, but what eventually works is a high-intensity light treatment mimicking the full force of the suns during dusk, coupled with an injection to increase its potency. Of course, Tang exclaims, the fungus colonizes animal life during pollen and some succumb to it, but the intense light of dusk scourges the fungus from the survivors. It's all part of the natural cycle. Treatment works on the samples, but now to test it on a subject.
Test it on yourself.
You open a triple-locked research room and pass through the airlock. You don't have your enviro suit on, but that's the point. You just get a strong dose of this fungus in your lungs. The small room is filled with the Shimmer fungus. It's growing on everything, the floors and walls, and on lumpy shapes that were some kind of biological matter once. Now it's all just fungus, violet and shiny. You breathe deeply, marveling in the feeling of soupy, dangerous air infiltrating your body. Tang watches safely from behind thick plexiglass. You can't tell if she's jealous or impressed. Next, you slide into the light therapy machine to bask in the nice warm light for a while. You even have a nap. Dr. Instance takes your vitals and runs the samples of your fluids through various machines. She's excruciatingly thorough, but after a few days she concludes that the treatment is a success. You still carry a high fungal load, but its effects have been nullified by the light therapy. Remarkable, Instance says, going over your findings. Now that we have a frontline therapy, we can begin treating the population to prevent the fungus from taking hold. You have the Shimmer cure.
Hey. And that makes all cards mental. To the right. Okay.
He looks over at Tang. Sol's discovery will be of great help with our research. You expect Tangent might be cross that you got the credit, but she nods, looking pleased. You're just thankful that no one was killed, not your father or anyone else. The colony is safe from the Shimmer. Do you want to forget one of these?
No.
By the way, in case you're wondering, by some miracle, it's usually quite hard to keep your parents alive in this game.
I see. Okay. So the fact that we've got one alive is good.
Yes, you got your dad is gonna live.
Okay.
However, by some miracle, I don't know what the fuck happened with me. My first ever playthrough of this game, I saved both of my parents.
Wow.
I fixed the starvation problem and I fixed the Shimmer. Like, really early on.
Wow. Okay.
Just by, like,
and then you had false expectations built up for every future playthrough.
Yep. And so I really, because I was also really struggling because I knew that, I knew all the ways to save everyone. I really was, like, struggling with, like, I want to remind you because there's, like, weeks between our playthroughs, so I don't want you to just forget and then have them die just because you forgot. But I also don't want to be like, have you considered going to this area? So I was just
hey, remember those plot things?
Yeah, remember this? Remember that? But I
guess
think
we don't care about the goddamn moths anymore now that the geoponics has been destroyed.
No,
anyway.
I think you had to get the. I think there was a thing with the Dobbs moths, and also, we never finished the sponge cake, plotline.
Oh, okay.
So I think.
Because,
did we?
Because we were getting low on the filter, and then we ran out of. We got too stressed, so we couldn't continue.
No, that was for the Shimmer. The Dobbs moths were a different thing. We just never found the Dobbs moths.
The sponge cake. The
sponge cake was
was
the flour. I think we did get that.
Oh.
I do think we did the sponge cake thing, but I don't think we got the Dobbs moth thing figured out.
Okay.
Right. We got the Shimmer cure.
Yay.
You did, but you could have farmed. Yeah, we could have farmed more and gotten more stuff.
All right.
Okay, you wake up and climb to the top of engineering to watch the sun's first watery rays break through the horizon as the wormhole recedes across the sky. Dawn should represent hope after a long period of darkness, but this light only reveals the full extent of the damage to the colony. You've been having trouble sleeping, like most people. It's hard to find rest, crammed into the classroom with all the other kids and their families, and every time you close your eyes you shake your head to clear the memories. You pull your blanket more tightly around your shoulders, not your blanket, that one's gone, and stare at the sun that rises on the horizon, meager and sickly. Hey kiddo, you hear, and your dad comes and sits down beside you. I was looking for you. Nice view, huh? At least we got a rooftop patio out of the deal. He laughs a little at his own joke, then just sort of trails off with a sigh afterward. He puts his arm around your shoulders and you sit in silence for a while, watching the sunrise pick out all the broken glass littering the fields, glimmering like a field of stars. Neither of you really know what to say. It's clear your dad feels like he has to give you a pep talk, but there's an oppressive nature to the silence that makes it feel impossible for either of you to start. Eventually he just sighs and his shoulders slump. I know things seem pretty bad right now, he says, squinting into the sunrise. It sounds like it's taking all of his effort not to cry. But it'll get better. It has to, right? You're not so sure. No. At least your mum wasn't here to see this, he mutters. That's a silver lining, I guess. You watch the sunrise together for a few more minutes. After a bit, your dad musters up a brave smile and pulls out a little box tied with a piece of gardening twine. Happy birthday, my little rutabaga, he says. You know what it is before you open it. Your old medallion, the one your dad made with the sun on it to represent Earth. Your old medallion, the one your dad made with the sun to represent Earth, was broken during the attack. In all the chaos you didn't even notice, but your dad did, and made you a new one. It's just like you remembered it. It's just like you remembered, a similar design with a wormhole this time to represent Vtumna. You thank him, and squint out at the swirling wormhole still barely visible in the brightening sky. It's so massive and awe-inspiring this time of year, but it always seems to herald disaster. You're happy to watch it fade away into the daylight. Your dad slaps you on the back. What a birthday, huh? He's hoping they all get better from here. You both head back downstairs to the records of the canteen, where they've put up temporary roofing with whatever tarps and scraps could be found. Yeah. The colony natter printers, the few that still run, have been working day and night to replace the necessities of life, but larger construction projects are going to take some time. Aunt Anne has coaxed the kitchen nano printers into making soy gruel and pressed bars, life-sustaining but depressing. You and the other colonists eat your breakfast in stony silence as you mentally prepare for the day. Chief Administrator Seek has taken over as interim governor until the council can elect someone new. Repair on the walls is in progress. There's talk of building them thicker and taller and thicker, but you just don't have the resources to both improve the walls and rebuild the living quarters at the same time. There's still so much to do.
Oh, that was just listening to stuff.
Yep.
Just a whole big narrative and nothing much to do. Okay.
Right, I think engineering is the only place you can go still.
It's the end of the year. Why are we still going?
Do you want to rebuild?
I guess we have to rebuild.
You're assigned to help out in geoponics. The agriculturists have been hard at work trying to salvage what they can of the ruined fields and destroyed greenhouses, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Your dad has taken over as chief cultivator. Succeeding your mum was already difficult for him. Now there's this.
Chief cultivator is an entirely different thing in an entirely different fandom that I'm into. So, from the Untamed.
Yes. Now it says he's never been the kind of guy to hide from the hard work, but he's been pretty distant lately. Cal's working in geoponics too, of course. He smiles when he sees you. Hey Sol, there's lots of stuff to do. What do you want to work on?
Rebuild the animal pens? No, work in the fields. Oh, no, too late. Doesn't matter.
The pens only suffered minor damage during the attack. Weirdly, most of the damage seems to have come from inside the pens, as if the normally tame animals had been stirred into a frenzy. Tangent is also here, though it's not to help hammer and nail things. She's studying the animals, trying to figure out what could have influenced them. She takes blood and hair samples and readings with some complicated brain scanning device. Interesting, is all she says, not explaining her findings to you or Cal. Everyone is worried that this will be the final nail in the coffin for your food supply after the famine last year. You try not to think about it too hard, instead focusing on doing what you can to help rebuild.
Oh well, at least there's fewer people to eat the food.
Yep.
Okay, rebuilding the colony. -2 to physical challenges and locked. Alright.
Yep, so we have it.
And that's it. So I guess then there's not much we can do apart from put the 3 next to the 6 and then the 2 5s together and the yellow wherever. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
+1 toughness. +2 toughness, +2 organizing. You're eating in the mess tents when you hear something rumbling. Your ball and cutlery start rattling. People look around in alarm. Could it be another attack so soon? You begin to hear shouting from the outside. Someone runs into the tent. There's something falling from the sky, they shout. It's on fire! You join the crowd of people leaving your temporary structures to gather in the colony square. People are squinting up into the milky, quiet sunlight, pointing and gesturing wildly. It's impossible to miss the thing hurtling towards you from space, like a great big ball of fire, coming straight for you. Is this it? Is this the end? After all you've been through, a meteor's gonna land in the middle of your already ruined colony and kill you all?
Could be a spaceship. Oh, yeah, it's a spaceship! The heliopause.
Mars grabs your shoulder. It's another ship, she exclaims. Look, it's another spaceship from Earth! Excitement ripples through the crowd. Could it be? You stare up, unbelieving at the rapidly approaching ship. The flames of entry into the atmosphere dissipate, but a thick column of greasy black smoke trails behind it. Soon you can hear the whistle of it rippling through the atmosphere at terminal velocity.
That is not a controlled descent.
It's an enormous ship coming at you way too fast. The ship's reverse thrusters fire, trying to slow it down so it doesn't smash into a billion pieces when it hits the planet. Everyone scatters to take cover. You crouch behind some rocks, throw your arms over your head and squeeze your eyes shut.
Crouch behind some rocks, that I feel like won't help. Touching down?
What else are you supposed to do? You hear the massive spaceship touch down in geoponics, plowing through the fields and grinding over what is left of the greenhouses. You're thrown to the ground from the force of the impact as shrapnel and small rocks ding past your head. It grinds along like some sort of roaring monster, cutting a great scar through the colony and kicking up an enormous cloud of dust. Finally, the ship comes to a creaking, shuddering halt. You and the other colonists carefully crawl out of your hiding places, coughing and rubbing your eyes. The new ship is half buried and obscured by dust, but you can tell it's from Earth. You squint to make out stenciled letters, heliopause. A hatch opens in its side and silhouettes begin to emerge. Silhouettes with guns.
Oh dear.
Soldiers mart out of the dust and quickly surround all of the remaining colonists. More soldiers form two parallel lines from the ship to the square, their guns parade in the rest. The guns in parade rest, and lone figure strides down the center towards you. Greeting, fugitives of Earth, the man says, spreading his hands wide.
Look at his hairy chest. Wow!
A dismayed murmur ripples through the crowd. The adults exchange significant looks. Chief Engineer Instance tried to slip out of the crowd, but she's stopped by a line of soldiers. The man smiles. He has a broad, easygoing smile that doesn't match the threatening aura of the soldiers, nor the smoking ruin of the ship behind him. I am Commander Lum, he says proudly. As captain of the heliopause, I have come to render aid and bring you to justice.
Yeah, your ship's a wreck, and we've got no ship, so you're stuck here with us, bitch. Anyway, try to sneak away.
The heliopause soldiers have the colonists surrounded and shove you gently but forcefully back into the crowd.
Listen with the others.
Baculum.
He's like a whale penis.
Yep.
Wow, great.
Seek steps forward out of the crowd. You're not the commander of the heliopause. They say firmly. Commander Unicott was expecting Commander Morikawa. Everyone is surprised. Unicott had been in communication with the ship for how long? I am the captain of the heliopause, Lum repeats stubbornly, then adds, according to the chain of command, we sustained significant loss of personnel when we went through the wormhole. You can't help but notice many of the soldiers exchanged looks this time.
The soldiers
you wonder how many people had to
italics.
Die. Yeah.
I wonder if the soldiers are not very loyal to Mr. Whale Penis.
Before Lum became commanding. As the commanding officer, Lum continues, I declare this colony to be under our protection. As such, you are all now subject to the laws of Earth.
Oh boy.
Zeke bows. Now, they stammer. There's no need for dramatics. We're a diminished colony, as you see. Governor Unicott died in the most recent attack, and Fluorescent passed away a few months ago. Even Technician Halitosis is gone. You see, we're quite leaderless. Wait, your mom? What would these Earth cops have to want you from your mom? You notice that Chief Engineer Instance is being held with her arms behind her back. She glowers at Lum with unbridled hatred. Lum turns to the assembled colonists. Well, why don't we fix that? She declares. Say hello to your new governor. You hear a few gasps of shock and outrage, and Lum raises his hands placatingly. Let's not pretend you don't need our help, he says. We can simply arrest you instead, but there's no need to demoralize your little colony further. Judging from the number of guns on display, you don't think you have a choice in this.
He's got some big guns too.
No one knows how to react. A new governor from Earth, nearly 100 new colonists, most of them trained soldiers. What does this mean for the colony? The crowd disperses slowly, and the council members follow Lum back into the heliopause, presumably to talk about the future of your colony, you hope. You track down your friends. What do you think of these new people, Mars asks.
Boy. They're just going to boss us around. Doesn't matter what you want. You're not going to get it.
They don't live here. They don't know what it's like. And they're just going to swoop in and act like they're better than us. She hugs her arms around herself. Did you see what they were doing to Instance? The entire colony, now twice as many of you, sets to working on salvaging the wreckage of the heliopause, tearing it down and combining it with the Stratospheric's remaining engine section. Spirits are high, though these new colonists from the heliopause aren't like any people you've ever met before. With their uniforms and weapons, they're more like an invading force than a rescue. You aren't sure what this means for the colony, or for your future. As the dust settles, you rebuild your colony in the new ship, the heliopause. The new arrivals, soldiers mainly, are aloof at first. Many see you as fugitives. Together you build new walls, living quarters, greenhouses, and a massive bunkered garrison. The Strato's engineering wing is the only remainder of your own colony.
Did they bring algae? Dirt.
The heliopause brought enough rations for another 5 years, as well as a rich seed bank and working hydroponics. Finally, an end to the slow starvation you felt for years. They also have more guns and explosives than you've ever seen in your life. Even the ship has guns. A full stomach, a roof over your heads, and the promise of safety convinces most Strato colonists to accept the Helios. In turn, the Helios decide that you criminals pose little threat. A grudging peace is brokered between the two groups. You decide they aren't so different, really. There are even Helio children, born among the stars just like you. After a month of hard work, you and your dad move into your new quarters. You have your own bedroom for the first time in your life. You place a picture of your mother on the shelves beside your bed. You step out onto your very own balcony to watch the new colony. It's the grounds bustling with so many strangers and new ideas. Oop. +5 colony defense, anti-status starving, and -100 stress. You feel something rising in your chest that you haven't felt in some time. Hope, excitement. What will the new day bring? You better get out there and find out.
Rush outside to greet the day.
And we got a whole new area.
Oh. Okay, so we've gone through a whole season and we're still not at the end of the year.
Nope, that's it. We're gonna round it up here.
Okay.
I wanted to get to this point before we ended it. But there's a new kid. There's some new kids.
Didn't we get? Don't we usually have a thing at the end of the year about the?
Yep, but we were too starving for that.
Oh, well, there was people we could have talked to that we just walked past.
We might save that for next stream.
Oh, okay. All right, then we'll do that. There's one.
So what'd you think?
Boy, that was interesting. Good times. Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm glad Hold My Hop is fine anyway.
Yeah, Hold My Hop's fine.
Hold My Hop's fine. They weren't bothered at all by the death and destruction raining down upon the colony. I'm interested to know actually what happens to the critters, since the the animals in the farm go a bit crazy during Glow and the attack. What happens to the pets, like the dilly pillar and the hop?
I don't know.
But they're right there, so we should know. And there's someone with lots of orange hair. Wiggle, wiggle.
That's Nem.
Oh, that's Nem. She just looks different now. Is Nem they or she? I can't remember. Hey, what?
She. I think it's kind of implied that she's going to be trans at some point in her life.
Okay.
But hasn't realized it yet. She has a lot of dialogue that's like, I don't want to be a woman, things like that.
Oh, she doesn't want to have babies, but that doesn't mean she doesn't
want to have babies. I know, there's some things that are like, she's like, there's some implications that maybe she will find herself someday.
Okay. I didn't want to have babies until I was 30, and then I had one, and then that was enough babies.
Yeah, that was enough baby.
That was like a perfect baby, therefore I didn't need to have any more.
Didn't need to try again. It was a good baby.
Yeah, we got it right the first time.
There definitely wasn't any issues when I was born.
No! Let's not talk about trauma anymore, because we've had enough trauma today.
But what'd you think? Boy. Had a great time?
Yeah, it was a great time.
Your
eggy.
Yeah, her favorite, her preferred gift is egg,
Oh, that's right. We have another egg. We could give her an egg. Let's give her an egg to end the stream.
Alright. I don't know if I'm going to do anything for Dominalia. This Nem says, crossing her muscular arms. I know Com wouldn't want me to stop just because of him, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I give you an egg. Yeah.
Thanks, Sol. This was Com's favorite food too.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh well. Okay, good. I'm glad you like your egg.
No, I got a McFluffers, don't worry.
Oh, as in she's like, like I get you.
No, like she's an egg,
Yeah.
and her favorite
I know what
her
know.
favorite gift is egg, and then she has some dialogue that's like, I don't want to be like the girls, I want to hang out with my brothers, like, you know.
Yeah.
She just has a lot of dialogue, and then I think it's her favorite present being egg that really seals the deal for me.
Yeah. So if we know more about other people's, and we get those hints from other people, then the gift might match it, because it seems that if Nem might be trans and their favorite thing is egg, then other people's gifts might match what their favorite thing is too.
Yeah.
We know what Dis's favorite gift is, don't we?
He likes medicinal
roots. So maybe he's a druggie.
He does definitely do drugs. I know Cal likes drugs.
Oh, Cal
he likes drugs.
So
I don't know if we've had that event, but there are events where you do drugs with Cal.
Yay! I knew I liked Cal the best. I mean, I picked Mars to start with, but now I like Cal.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But what'd you think of the big moment? Because this was the moment where I fell in love with the game, because it made me feel so intensely, and I had that feeling of complete hopelessness. Like, I think if you rewatch my playthrough of the stream, where my first like blind playthrough of it, this scene was the one where I went like totally silent. Like, I wasn't doing any bits anymore. I was like immediately so suspicious of the heliopause. Like, I hated them. I didn't want anything to do with them. I was like, I had like this full feeling of like despair. Like I felt like actual despair in my heart, in my chest, because I was like I was so mad that like we were at our lowest point, and because we were at our lowest point, these people were able to just come in and take over our colony, and I knew like the point of the colony was to get away from the politics of Earth, because the politics of Earth was so corrupt and hurtful. Like, it's literally like we're going through a lot of stuff right now where like if you literally left and were like, I don't want to deal with this anymore, like it's so oppressive, it's so horrible, these people are so horrible, I just want to get away. And then those horrible people follow you to your safe place, so your safe place doesn't become safe anymore. And I was just infuriated. I wanted them gone so fast.
It's all a bit too real. How dare it be so real?
And then when like they saved us and like fed us and housed us, I was like infuriated. I was like, now because we were at our lowest, they were able to gain our favor by feeding us and housing us. Like, I don't want their food, I don't want their housing, I want them gone. Like, I was so
I'd
infuriated.
rather be starving and dying than have their charity.
Like, I just didn't want them around. And it was like a very real emotion that the game made me feel. So, and that's why I like it so much. It's the same with, it's like, I like media that makes you feel a very strong emotion, even if it is a negative emotion.
Oh yeah.
I really, that's why I like Iron Lung so much. Not gonna.
Iron Lung? Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I like.
Yeah.
By the way, there was recently an interview with Markiplier where he said specifically that he wanted the monotony of survival. That part, like, he said specifically, like, the boredom and monotony of survival is something that he loves, and I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
He says it with his own mouth, because I've seen that's like the number one complaint people have, is that it's like boring and monotonous, and I'm like, no, that's the point. And now to have it confirmed that yes, that was the point, I'm like, aha, I was right.
You know what? I feel like it's really even though he's American, is he American or Canadian?
He's American.
He's American. It felt like a really kind of. It reminded me of a lot of Asian stuff in that it's not,
well, he's Korean,
especially Japanese stuff. I know he's Korean, but he's American.
Yes.
In that sense that you don't have to. Doesn't have to be constantly something happening all the time.
Yeah.
To be entertained and diverted, you're allowed to sit with something and just watch.
Yeah.
Watch a light blinking red, or water dripping down a wall, or blood dripping down a wall, or whatever, and it doesn't have to be rushed.
Like the horror of just condensation dripping, and
let it breathe. Let your scenes breathe.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
And like he specifically said, like the boredom of survival, I thought was really interesting. Like having like these, he said like his favorite scenes are the boring, monotonous, repetitive survival scenes where he's just navigating, because that's what the game is it's just that boring, repetitive cycle of like the entire game is just the navigation. Like there is
Yeah, but
no
it's not
like
just about the
dramatic
game,
moments.
it's like that's about life. If it was just about this is reproducing the game, it wouldn't be that interesting. It's more
Yeah,
deep
but
than that.
that
As
was the
in,
part of the
survival can be
game-
incredibly boring and horrible and
Yeah.
monotonous sometimes, and you just get through it.
Yeah, and I liked that, and that's the part of the game that Mark really enjoyed and wanted to capture. So I liked that he did. He didn't go full movie. Now it has to be dramatic. He was like, no, we have to keep the monotonous, boring survival part of it because that's what really hits home. And I really liked that. And hearing him say that, I was like, it wasn't just me making up my interpretation. It was on purpose. Ha! Anyways.
The real Dark Souls starts here. I don't know what that means. I haven't played Dark Souls.
It means that now we gotta be combative against these people. Although, do we want to meet the character that is plagiarizing me?
We could do. I mean, I've got no combat skills. That's the one I've prioritized the least.
Yeah, me too. I never prioritize combat skills.
This one reminds me of
Actually-
Mr. Burns when he gets abducted by aliens.
This one?
Yeah. The way they're sort of waving their hands around.
I bring you love.
Yeah, exactly.
Save the mystery. Okay, but we
Save
will
the
get to meet
mystery.
this character next week, and this is plagiarism, and I will be
Is it
suing.
next week? I have a
Actually, no, it's
feeling
not
that
next week because I have a membership stream.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
In 2 weeks, we will meet.
Yeah, I think so.
We will meet the character that plagiarized me.
Trying to think.
All right, and also this
Stream.
guy.
Oh
This
my god,
guy.
in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. Yeah, okay. Yep.
And then
Cool.
this guy also. So many guys.
Yes.
All right.
Guys.
All
Didn't you
right.
say good time? We already saved it.
I saved it again. All
Okay.
right. Do you have anything to say before stream end?
No.
Fantastic.
Okay. I didn't have anything lined up or planned. It's all a bit rubbish. I'm sorry.
Well, then like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a
too.
comment. Don't do any spoilers in the comments, but say how much fun you had today.
Yeah.
It was a really cool stream with lots of fun activities.
Yeah.
We did cure a shimmer though. We got the
We did
shimmer
cure
cure.
the shimmer, and we met
Yeah.
some nice animals, but we couldn't get any animal skills out of them because
Nope.
we're so hungry.
Yep, we were so hungry.
So hungry. now we're
And
like-
then we also what was I saying? Anyway, I ignore that. You can support me by joining my memberships. It's like $3 a month, I think, depending on where you are. And you get badges and emotes and exclusive streams once a month, including next week. We'll be streaming something for members next week where we play games together. And $3 Plus members get a shout out at the end of every stream. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be doing oh, thank you, Mama. We will be doing another Exocolonist stream not next week, but the week after, because next week is member stream. So I hope to see you there. That's it. All right, good. That's it.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
And thank you to my $3 Plus members, Dallas and Uzara Leaf. Bye.